Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Games Done Quick Hot Fix. I'm your host, Smooth Operative, and you are watching Time Capsule. It's the show where we travel back in time to your favorite years in gaming and show off awesome speedruns of games that were released in the same year. Tonight, we have a little something for everyone with speedruns of 2006's VeggieTales, LarryBoy and the Bad Apple, and later, Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. But before we catch up with good old LarryBoy, let's cover a few announcements. First off, AGDQ 2023 online prize submissions are open from now until December 30th. You can go to gamesdonequick.com for more information on that. And the schedule for Frost Fatales 2023 will be released tomorrow, December 21st. You can view the submissions at submissions.framefatales.com and let us know what you're hoping to see on the schedule. Now then, please welcome Zojalix and the VeggieTales crew. Zoja, would you like to start off introductions?
Hello, my name is Zojalix, and I will be running LarryBoy and the Bad Apple. I am the world record holder of this game as of literally last night, so less than 24 hours.
Let's go.
So I'm really excited to show this game off. I'm just going to do a quick countdown and jump right in because this has a 3.5-minute FMV cutscene, so we can take care of all the introductions after we get started here. So we're going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... go. All right. So yeah, welcome to VeggieTales, LarryBoy, and the Bad Apple. I'm joined by two wonderful commentators. You guys can go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Patrick Barrett, also known as PB Speedruns. I'll be providing commentary today during Zojalix's run. I've done speedruns of LarryBoy and the Bad Apple for a few years now. I've done a lot of research on this game and its mechanics, and I'll try my best to describe the game and the strategies y'all see throughout. Hope y'all enjoy.
I am Slade, or if you know me on Twitch, I am the Spectacular Slade. If you know me anywhere else, it's Slade425 or some variation of that. I am one of the good friends of Zojalix here. I am with him for a lot of commentary, so, it'd be more of a shock if I wasn't here.
True.
Yeah. So I'm a big VeggieTales nerd as well as Zojalix. So yeah, I know nothing about I know very little about the run. So yeah.
Yeah. So to kind of give you guys an idea of who I am as the runner, I speedrun any franchise that I was obsessed with as a kid and never really got over as a 22-year-old. One of them, yes, being VeggieTales. I have been a huge fan of VeggieTales for literally as long as I can remember. This is actually the first game that I ever completed in one sitting. I did it when I was like 6. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to show this game off. I also speedrun Lord of the Rings games, some Star Wars games, and then I also have been recently getting into playing Omega Strikers, but that's something else, so we can talk about. Watch my stream if you want to talk about something other than that. But I'm really excited to show this game off. I've been running this game since 2018. This is a game that it's a 3D platformer. It's very self-explanatory in terms of the route that we're going to be taking. However, some of the skips that we are going to be doing are going to be quite ridiculous. They're actually super fun. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, really excited to share this game off and be able to this is a game that I've put a lot of time into and have just really enjoyed playing, despite the fact that it is not, I will be one to admit it, it's not a very well-made game. For instance, iframes are not a thing. There are no invulnerability frames at all throughout the entirety of this game. Like, even if I'm in a cutscene and I get hit, I will still be taking damage, but it will not let me die. It is the weirdest thing. So here we are in the tutorial. We are now free from the FMV cutscene, and we can now sit through the tutorial. So the tutorial is actually kind of the tutorial is really interesting, and by interesting I mean there actually are going to be some small skips that we're going to be doing throughout it. So a lot of the stuff that we're going to be doing are triggered around Alfred and his communicator up there. He's kind of like our guy in the chair, or I guess he's the Alfred if we're Batman. Another fun little thing. So for each of these different little bit of dialogue, I'm actually going to be positioning myself in a very specific spot, so that way the moment one of the musical notes spawn, which is one of the main collectibles in this game, the moment it spawns, you can see the dialogue shows up and then disappears right away, skipping that dialogue. So that's why you're going to be seeing me sit in some very specific positions throughout the entirety of this tutorial. I don't know how I grabbed that note there, but hitboxes.
Magnificent! You seem to be getting the hang.
And so, yeah, we're just kind of chilling out, waiting for more dialogue. We can spin around in a circle like this.
A brand new gadget.
Trying to see if I can get the really broken one, but I'm terrified I'm gonna like fall off. There we go. There we go. That's how you spin around.
Wow, LarryBoy got the moves.
This dialogue skip was one of the very first skips ever to be found in this game. I believe it was found actually around the time the game was released.
You can double.
Probably.
Oh, wow.
That
Long
would
time then.
sound accurate. Mm-hmm.
Use your glide ability to get.
So they try to tell you to get these musical notes, but the notes don't actually do anything in terms of progression. Also, we can casually turn into a big thing of metal. That's how we activate buttons, is we sit on them while we use our smart cape.
Going back to the musical notes, did they even do anything for like upgrades or something?
No, they literally do nothing except is like something to collect if you want to collect things. That's it. There are 100 musical notes every single level, I believe.
If I recall, weren't they used to unlock silly songs also?
Oh yes, they do unlock like bonus features.
Perfect. You got it, man.
But that's really about it. So here's another dialogue skip. So now we've unlocked our ability to attack, which is we literally just spin around, and if we spin enough, we get dizzy. Which is amazing. And then we're just gonna do this spinning because LarryBoy, LarryBoy doesn't really know what's going on here, but also our another gadget that we're gonna be using, we're gonna call it the Power Drencher. If you call it a squirt gun, I will be very offended because you are being very insulting to our Power Drencher. Because we're not squirting water, we're squirting a sports drink. It's like we're fighting evil people with Gatorade.
Oh, okay. It must be the electrolytes, the extra ones.
I don't know exactly. Maybe. Also, if we stand next to an oomph tank here, we can spray infinitely.
Because, as the movie says, you've got to use oomph.
Use more oomph. And also, our oomph allows us to super grow seeds.
These oomph tanks are actually helpful in some parts in the future run, which we will discuss later.
Yep, they do come in really handy. So we're almost finished with the tutorial. It is 7.5 minutes of tutorial, but we are almost done, I promise. We just have to grab these notes, and then we just have to kind of wait for this dialogue to finish, and then the tutorial will be done, and we will be in another FMV cutscene in about like 20-ish seconds. For the meantime, we can just jump on Alfred's head, even though he's talking to us through a communicator. Don't worry about that. You can't actually stand on Alfred's head. Wow, that actually I think was the longest I've ever stood on his head. That was pretty amazing. So now we are finished. Cutscenes are unskippable, which is fun as well. But two runners by the names of Tempestroll, who I actually see Tempestroll in chat, and Keith Hood. Keith Hood is the previous world record holder. They developed a quality of life ISO that skips all tutorial dialogue as well as the FMV cutscenes, knocking out about 10 minutes worth of time within the run. So it's something that that makes it just a lot better to run. because then you don't have to sit through FMV cutscenes that can be pretty long. So, yeah, I saw in chat if there are any other categories for this game. We have any percent, we have 100%, which the world record for that is Jake Fedora. And then there's also Hiding Bumblebird Children, which is that is kind of a fun little small category that we have for when you are, like, there's these, one of the side things you can do is there's 10 children hiding in the city and you can go find them. And so it makes it super nice. It's a super fun short category you can do. And then there is a memory mini game we have as a category as well. So here we are in our first level, and we're actually going to have our first skip coming up here as well.
This skip is actually one of the most difficult skips in the game, and the reason for that is because, well, first off, I'm sure you guys saw the candy canes near the Chocolate River. They have a very small hitbox on top of them. Like, sometimes it can be pretty difficult, and also you could lose a lot of time if you fall into the Chocolate River. So, yeah, it's kind of a, like, I guess, run reset.
It is a reset point, even though I did get it second try in my PB. But getting it first try there was really nice. So that was good. Also, these are... Oh, man. Oh, I would totally missed over this entire dialogue, which is one of my favorite things, because they talk about how the fact that these enemies are aware of the fact that they don't have feet. So they're like, oh, man, my feet are aching. You don't have any feet. Thanks for pointing that out. Now I'm even more miserable. Whoa, what was that? That was so weird. I clipped into that pole, but it's fine. I got out, so...
Oh, one thing I definitely want to mention. Apologies, Zojulix.
Nope, you're good.
Some of you may have noticed that Zojulix jumped pretty high when he was going up on that platform. In this game, there is okay, now this situation's a little bit different, but it's still the same thing. There's a glitch called the super bounce. When you're going upward on a platform, or when you're trying to jump on a upward slope that kind of makes you like slide down a little, it allows you to get something we call a super bounce that makes you jump much higher.
Yep. And we will be abusing it quite a bit.
There has been some random moments, which I'm sure it's happened to Zojulix as well, where the super bounce just suddenly happened even though we weren't going up. But that's happened to me before. I've never been able to figure out why.
Yep, I have had it happen before. A lot of times I don't really complain, though, because it does allow me to be able to glide longer, which that is the biggest form of movement in this game is gliding. Anytime that we can be gliding, we will be gliding, because our speed is just so much faster than just hopping around. Plus, like, you just look cool.
Now, Zojulix just did one of the first few skips in the run. Yeah, jumping on top of the candy cane and onto the mushroom. It's actually, like I said, quite difficult because of the small hitbox on top of the candy cane. But there's two backup strats. There is like a very small hitbox on the side of the mushroom you can jump onto. When you can jump and whirly-bird to get on top of it. But I found an easier backup strat, and that's just jumping on top of the falling down candy cane, which still gives you enough height to get on top of the mushroom.
Yep. It is. Candy cane bounces are one of those things where, like, they're really nice, but they can be really, really difficult. Probably one of the harder things to learn, because it's hard to really kind of like, oh, thanks, Oreo, for not letting me go on top, you jerk. I never thought I ever would yell at an Oreo, but here we are. So here I'm going to super bounce. There's kind of like this small little puzzle thing, but I'm going to attempt to super bounce over it. I try and get it here. Oh, come on. There we
If
go.
anyone tries to attempt this, the best way to get the super bounce, it's actually extremely easy. You gotta just try and jump as soon as you can, right away, pretty much when you land.
Come on. And the seekers here, we have to push them over to the vents, which can make them kind of annoying to deal with. Because sometimes they're just like, yeah, nah. Wow, I got really bad piano RNG. Which isn't a big deal. But it's fine. Oh yeah, Tempest Roll. I totally forgot that you found that. That you found that super bounce. So here's another little fun instance where we can abuse the iframes or the lack thereof. But I think our health doesn't actually drain in cutscenes, but just the fact that we can't die in a cutscene is nice, because then we can just jump down and you can just hear me take fall damage, which you don't actually get to see what I look like, but LarryBoy actually like flattens like a pancake when you fall. Maybe there'll be a point where I purposely do it or something so you guys can see it, because it is really entertaining to watch. So we're getting close to our first boss fight of this level, and it is something really hard that we have to do. We have to count. Yes, and we do have to count. Counting can be pretty difficult. Oh geez. Am I fine? I think I'm fine. That was kind of terrifying. Not gonna lie. All right, so we've now made it through Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, and we're here to fight the bad apple by counting. So yes, she's floating. Don't worry about it. It's not like she has spider legs underneath or something. So this boss fight is literally pure RNG. She can count. She never goes anywhere below 4. 4 is the lowest number she can go to, and the highest number that she gets to is 9. So what is good RNG is getting 4 and 5, because that saves you time. Getting a 6 or a 7, I believe, keeps it even, and then getting 8 and 9 definitely loses time. Also, look at her get mad because we counted properly. Wait, where's the 7? Where's the 7? Okay, we're fine.
This Bad Apple boss battle has some of the worst RNG in this entire game.
Yeah, this is easily the biggest RNG portion. However, if anybody is like some master glitch hunter, I would love to be able to have you guys do some exploration on whether or not we could get around it, because the Larry Cave portal is active. You can actually kind of see it. I'm going to try and see. You can kind of see it poking over there. Oh yeah, you can spray the bad apple with a squirt gun when you're close enough to her. But it doesn't do anything. I think I can hit her at this point. But if anybody can get to a point where we could maybe get high enough to be able to get up there, that would be amazing. So yeah, you can spray her. I think we're just slightly too far away. But spraying her doesn't do anything. So yeah, she gets a little upsetty spaghetti, but the fact that we escape. Yes, power drencher. I'm sorry, did I say squirt gun? Huzzah, we have completed our first level. It's a very dramatic exit to the portal. So now we're in our next tutorial. Oh yeah, did you guys know that there was a door here? Yeah, there was webs before. No, there's a door. Why is there a door here? I don't know, because it's literally just a door to a dead end. So before we could turn into a weight, now we can just turn into pure energy. So I'm just going to give a quick headphone warning. It gets really loud when you go into the LarryMobile. And then we're going to have another FMV cutscene here as we get explaining into our next level. VeggieTales lore.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm kind of curious, Zojo, what is it that got you speedrunning VeggieTales in the first place? It's kind of a niche, I feel.
Yeah, so I started speedrunning in the fall of 2017. I actually started running with Banjo-Kazooie 100%. My personally not a good first speed game. It is evil. It's a great speed game, absolutely wonderful, but it is hard.
Fair.
That is where I give that. Anyways, as I kind of was just like starting to run a bunch of really random games, like this is when I started diving into running Lord of the Rings, ran a few, I don't think I'd ran a Star Wars game by that point, but I was running Lord of the Rings. Actually, no, I had ran one. Anyway, yeah, I just was running a bunch of different games that I played a lot as a kid, and then I just thought, hey, I wonder if this is, I wonder if this has a speedrun to it, if anybody's done a world record. And then I looked it up on speedrun.com and I saw it and I was like, okay, yes, I absolutely I want to try this. And it was super fun. A game that I enjoyed a lot more than I thought I was going to as a speed game. And it was also kind of nice, like the unskippable cutscenes in a weird way kind of gave like a nice relaxing bit, especially with the crazy, like some of the crazy tricks that we're going to be doing. So like this level that we're going into does have a lot of insane skips to it. So it'll be really cool to do it. This is probably my favorite level to run just because of how many absolutely insane skips there are.
That brings us to a really good question from chat, which is, what would you say is the most revolutionary glitch that has been found in this game? Have we seen it? Will we be seeing it soon?
We will be seeing it. It won't be until the very end, but my personal opinion is the one and only out of bounds, and that's the Baker Lunt out of bounds. I almost fell off that railing. Wow, that was terrifying. But it's fine. But I would say it's the Baker Lunt out of bounds, or getting flying through the gravity of space, flying through the vacuum of space without a helmet. But it's fine because we're LarryBoy.
Don't worry, my friends, we'll get there.
Yeah, it is a super, super hype trick. One of, if not the hardest trick in the run. So yeah, this is the library. Patrick, go ahead and explain the library so I can focus on this glide here.
So, usually in this library, you would have to go around and pull these books that Zoljalix is pulling, and to get to this final book, you would have to use your new capability, turning it into energy to activate some clock to make a platform come out. But I was, I'm sorry, about 4 or 5 years ago, I found the skip that y'all saw him do, jumping on top of the book, the first book, to glide around the area. Yeah, it saves about 25 seconds, would you say, Zoljalix?
It is quite a significant time save, and it's actually a lot easier than it looks. Also, here's skip. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so
hitboxes are kind of wonky on the oomph.
And then we can just fly on that little door frame, because door frames have hitboxes too. And now we've just skipped another big puzzle. So that skip is pretty big. I don't even know how much time it saves, because I do it. I don't even remember how to actually do that the way the game tells you to. So yeah, to open the door, we have to put out the fire with Gatorade.
As you do.
Yeah, well, yeah, Gatorade is Gatorade is the ultimate. I should have gotten Gatorade for this, man.
You gotta think ahead. You gotta think ahead.
I didn't think ahead.
Before we get to the next skip, I have a good question for my fellow speedrunners. Do y'all think that this game should get a remake or remaster?
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I don't know how you would do it, but that would be amazing.
I wonder, like, is VeggieTales still going after all these years? Like the show?
Technically, yes.
It is. Wow. And something like that, maybe.
None of the original creators are a part of it, and this is a part where my heart hurts because I've been a huge VeggieTales fan since I was a child, and the company Big Idea dealt with a lot of bankrupt issues, and actually had to sell the company twice.
Oh wow.
And so with that, now DreamWorks owns it, and they were working on what is the current show, the VeggieTales show. I don't know how I didn't get hit in that cutscene, but it's fine. I'm just going to grab a health here. Not that I actually needed it, but anyways, the creators were and the original creators of VeggieTales were just voice actors in the new show. And they approached the head of the team and was like, hey, we founded this show. Like, this was our thing. We would love to be able to be a part of writing it again. And they were like, no, we just need you for voice acting. And then they were like, but we really want to be a part of this part of it. Like, this is what we enjoyed the most. And they were like, well, if that's how you feel, then we'll just get new voice actors.
Wow. Okay.
So, yeah. And watching this, watching that happen was just depressing. And we actually have our Slade and I have our thoughts on it on our VeggieTales YouTube channel that we've made as a playoff.
What?
Yep, we have a VeggieTales YouTube channel. So the main company
you say we have it on the channel. You never actually uploaded it on the channel.
Wait, we didn't upload it?
No, it was never uploaded.
Bruh, I am a terrible content creator. We did record a video on our thoughts about this.
It was recorded,
but never uploaded it.
I
But
think it's time.
We have a VeggieTales YouTube channel called that. So the original company that started VeggieTales is called Big Idea, and we created a spin-off of that as a YouTube channel called Mediocre Concept. Because we do a lot of ridiculous things on it, such as I have a 45-minute LarryBoy theory video on there. Slade has made multiple unnecessary censorships from VeggieTales songs. It is quite a... Oh, hi, buddy!
So I'm going to leave a link to that channel in the chat. Right
sure,
now?
I think I've got it too.
Just like Zojalex, I was a huge fan with this show when I was a kid. I still love it to this day, but I kind of stopped watching it once they changed the animation completely. Just a tiny bit off topic, they did the same to Blue's Clues, and I do not like when they change our childhood shows like that.
Oh yes, the Netflix era of VeggieTales.
The era we don't talk about.
It's like we don't acknowledge the VeggieTales in the House era the same way that Star Wars fans don't acknowledge the sequel trilogy.
One more thing, not about VeggieTales, but something that was seen earlier, I just like to share. In the second cave, you guys saw that once again, Zojalex skipped the entire underground area. He technically did the easier version of the skip. It is actually possible to glide over that barrier from the platform on the left.
Yes,
It's a little bit more difficult.
Yep, and I just decide, hey, I'm going to take the second time loss to get it. So this boss fight, there is a trick that we can do in this boss fight, but it is pure RNG on whether or not we'll even be able to attempt it. I really hope that we get a chance because I have yet to get it in a run, and it would be amazing if this would be the run that I would be able to get it on. So this mirror, not the one that is directly in front of us, but the one that's on the other side, that one, we want that to be the last mirror. Because when that one is the last mirror, the moment that mirror is broken, the exit portal becomes active. And it then allows us to spray it and immediately try and glide over to skip the end boss fight cutscene. And it is so hard. I think we've only seen it once in a run. But if you do get it, it saves like 40 seconds. So it's like a crazy time save, but it is so hard, and it is pure RNG on whether or not you'll even be able to attempt it. We will actually get to attempt it in this run. So everybody put your praise in chat because I'm going to need all of the luck that I can get to be able to get this.
You'll have to definitely be on the platform that he's standing on right now to be close enough to get the skip.
Yep. So I put myself as close to the back portal here that I can get. So I'm just going to hope and pray while Larry does a little bit of a breakdance.
And hopefully doesn't fall asleep on us.
What?
Oh, good
Let's
job,
go.
Good job. Congratulations.
Now that
Dude!
birthday preparations have been organized and are moving along.
That was amazing. I really hope I didn't just wake my wife up. I'm gonna feel really bad.
Babe, we got this.
If I woke her up, but...
Babe, we got the portal skip. Wake up.
Welcome back, Master Letty.
Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous.
Objects beyond
Oh hey, also, we're back in the Larry Cave for another tutorial. We're gonna learn how to use a grapple ability.
tethered by a pair of ultra-synthetic, doubly reinforced, high elasticity.
So we're just gonna be jumping on. We really just have to wait for this dialogue to go while Alfred's explaining about the high technological technologies that come with our new ability that we're going to be getting.
Shoot at specific targets to either
But, you know, if you played a game like Batman Begins for the old thing, the old thing, wow, for like the PlayStation or GameCube, you have a grapple in that. We get a grapple in this as well. And once this camera trigger happens, we just have to mash L2, and there's a slight camera pan. And during that camera pan, we can activate our grapple and immediately grab the note, and then we can dip out to go start the next level, which then will get us into another FMV cutscene. Holy crap. I can't believe we got that skip. That's ridiculous.
Some of you may have noticed that the soundtrack in this game is actually instrumental versions of silly songs from the show.
Mm-hmm. The one for the Larry Cave is Good Morning George from Rack Shack and Benny. I don't even remember what the other two are. This next one is Erie Canal from The Wonderful World of Autotainment.
The one in Madame Blueberry's level is Ezekiel Saw the Wheel, which I think was probably only on a CD. And the one in the town is The Green Grass Grew All Around.
There you go. So we're now going to go into Tron. If you ever, this is very much a Tron themed level, which is also one of my, it's my second favorite, I think, because it is super cool. Also, do we love that abrupt, like, hey, you entered the portal and now we're going to be terrified on whether or not your game is crashing because you just dead stop.
Oh,
I imagine a little scary, yeah.
It'll scare us.
So now you all can think, hey, is your game crashing? Also, with that cutscene skip, I was actually kind of terrified because that does have a chance to crash the game. I figured, hey, I'll mention that it becomes relevant, but clearly it didn't really matter.
It's uncertain what they will affect, but your super suction plunger ears should...
So now we're just going to be doing this little button puzzle here. Oh, come on. And if you guys are thinking, man, this run looks kind of fun, I should try it. I highly recommend it. It is super fun. I would love to be able to get more runners. I've actually been thinking about making an updated any percent tutorial. I am just not splitting right now, but it's fine. So I think it'll be super fun to get more runners in this game. So yeah, check it out.
I got a very good story for everyone for this level, for this area. For the past few years, me and the other speedrunners have been trying to figure out ways to skip this master control switch entirely. So far, there's been 3 theories. The first one is trying to get out of bounds by going through the ceiling, by getting on to those lampposts that you see in the halls. Unfortunately, that theory turned out to just be a total fail because there are hitboxes in all the ceilings. The second theory was one that I found about or learned about like 3 or 4 months ago, and that is doing a super bounce on top of the monitors above the master control switch. I learned that the monitors on the top has a very small, slight slope. It's very, very difficult to get the super bounce, and whenever you do get it, you never realize that you got it in time to actually try to attempt to glide around. So I kind of threw that theory out the window. The third one, and this was discovered by a good friend of ours named Mr. Jar. He found out that you can get on top of the door frame to the green hall, and then you could get, like, you see the light above that barrier up there? Yep, those lights on the walls. Some of them have hitboxes. Near the green entrance, you can actually get onto one of them, and then you could jump off of it and try to glide to the other side. So far, Mr. Jar has not had any luck getting the skip, but he has not given up yet, and he's still trying to make attempts on that. We still personally think there has to be a way to skip this this master control switch entirely, which could save, I believe, maybe 3 or 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes.
Should be close to like 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. It would be a absolutely revolutionary skip.
Now, this area isn't necessarily hard. Some of the rooms just kind of feel a little tedious, like the red room, for example, because of all the temptation seekers shooting at you.
Yep, and with them shooting at you, this room can be a little scary because sometimes the guards are horrible shots. Other times they're like sharpshooters and will predict where you're gliding. Don't ask me why it's like that, because I don't know. We're fine. Everything is fine. Do not panic.
And to Zojulix and everyone else, there's actually an easier way to get through there. You saw Zojulix go to the right side. I found an easier way around there going to the left, avoiding all the platforms that has the temptation seekers.
Oh yeah, it probably is easier. Oh boy, what have I done?
Oh no. Oh no.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then here we're going to activate these fans. Don't ask me why the fans blow sparkles. I guess wind effects were not a thing, so they decided sparkles were the sparkles were the best route to go. This room doesn't, I feel like, would just not be fun in 100% because you have to collect every single note. So, like, the routing for it just sounds blech. So there is another collectible that you can get in this game. They're music sheets. They actually will unlock more of the silly songs that I almost ran up to that box and broke it, and that would have been really bad.
Soldier Lakes is going to be attempting a very small time save here, jumping on top of this box and then jumping on top of these platforms. If he did not do that, he would have had to wait for the platforms to lift back up.
Yep, and it is a kind of a long wait because you have to, like, they lower from bottom to top, but before any of them actually start lowering, before any of them start raising, you actually have to wait for the majority of them to be back down. So it takes forever. So one thing that we haven't talked about yet that you've probably seen me do is whenever I'm doing like a turn, I'm dropping my cape and then turning again. That actually is a faster way of getting the, like, turning when you're gliding. Wow, holy cow. Words are hard. Also, we're going to talk about cheeseburgers during this cutscene. Because after all, you're his cheeseburger.
Please don't tell me you're going to bust out into song now.
You know, I thought about it, but considering I have had people in marathons donate to have me stop singing, it probably isn't a good idea.
Fair enough. Apologies for interrupting with that song.
Nah, you're good. It's a bop.
It is quite a bop.
I definitely got a question for you guys here. Which VeggieTales song is your favorite?
Pizza Angel.
His cheeseburger.
Pizza Angel all the way for me.
It's Erica now for me, probably. Ezekiel Saw the Wheel is my second favorite.
Okay, so you guys know there is this game out there. It's a game you've probably heard of. I don't know. Tiny little indie game called this Super Mario Brothers, I think is what it's called. I guess the developers of LarryBoy thought to kind of shout them out. So we have a I call this Mario Simulator because this just reminds me of Super Mario Bros. At the way it immediately turns into a 2D platformer. Even though I don't actually think it has any sort of, like, thought process of Mario, I think they immediately thought, hey, what do people do when they play video games? Oh, 2D platforming. Let's make this video game themed by doing a 2D platforming section.
It's always so funny to me when they do stuff like that. It's like, the gameplay was fine. You didn't have to mess with it too much.
And then they're like, hold on, we're going to make it 2D. Nice little trick whirlybird shot.
Speaking of 2D, this might shock you guys, but there is a Game Boy version of this game. But I recommend you do not look it up.
Really? I think the Game Boy Advance version is quite good.
I'm sorry. It's just... Okay, no, it's not exactly a bad game, but the way it looks will probably surprise some people.
Oh yeah, it's not the prettiest game out there. It is a dope speedrun, though. It's like a 2D puzzle platformer, and oh my gosh, is it crazy good. I actually have been thinking about picking it up. Ooh. Oh, I should have hit that ball, but I have to hit this. Oh. Wait, did he shoot himself once? Part of me me really wants to go for the boulder swag strat, but I just don't feel comfortable enough to do it. There's a swag strat that you can do here where you can jump over the boulder and be behind it, but because this whole section you have to wait for the boulder to hit a specific point anyways. But if you hit the boulder at all, oh yeah, this is the Indiana Jones shout out. But if you hit the boulder at all, then you die instantaneously. Like there's no health loss. It is just an instant death. So yeah. We're now going into the next boss fight, which has another really, really, really difficult strat associated with it that I'm going to be going for. Don't question why Petunia is playing a video game while she's inside a video game world, and also the fact that she's playing a video game without having any hands. You're thinking about it too much if you think about those things.
Or maybe just not thinking about it enough.
Nope.
So I'll mention the thing I discovered after you talk about the strat, Zojulix, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. So the strat that we're going to be doing is this first phase we're going to be doing normal, but there's going to be these hexagons on the little platform. I think they're hexagons. I don't know. There's some sort of polygonal shape that when you shoot the button, you can see that little polygonal shape there. I think it's actually a hexagon. I don't know. But when we finish these second and third phases, that guy almost knocked me off the edge. Then we will there's collision on the bottom part of that polygon. And we're going to be jumping onto that polygon and then jumping on top of this platform to be able to ride it up, which will then allow us to skip kind of this little climbing section that we're going to have to do here because the bad apple is going to get angry, poke herself in the face with her spider legs, and then disappear.
As you do.
Because, yeah, I mean, I also get angry and poke myself in the face with spider legs.
No, wouldn't it be your own legs at that point then?
I got shot through the platform. I don't know what exactly you were getting at, so I just kind of ignored what you said.
That's fine.
Now,
okay, so I'm going to go into focus mode here while Patrick explains this.
Sorry. I recently found something in this room. The entrance to the left. I noticed after the bad apple was defeated that there was no hitbox in between the platform underneath and the entrance to the area. You could go through the wall out of bounds. We do not know yet if it doesn't have a hitbox during the boss battle. We have not tested that yet. But if it somehow doesn't have a hitbox, from what I messed around in the out of bounds area, unless there's some kind of, I guess, in level trigger somewhere out there, doesn't seem like it's exactly a very useful discovery, but it might be.
Possible. Also, I did get that trick both times first try, which makes me really happy, because if you fail it, it can be really kind of terrifying, because you can fall and possibly die if you don't catch yourself, and then have to do the entire fight over again. So, I thought about not doing it for safety, and then I was like, I want to show it off, so I'm going to try it. So the fact that I got it both times makes me really happy. Alright, so I forgot to mention this, but we are done with FMV cutscenes for a while. We had our last one when Petunia got put into temptation. Also, we have now saved her from her video game addiction. That's what this entire level is that she's choosing to play games instead of taking care of more important things, as LarryBoy just said. But as speedrunners, we never do that. And by never, I mean I literally cannot tell you how many times I have panicked getting ready for work because I was doing research into a speedrun or practicing and lost track of time.
Oh, no.
So I keep having a cable that's hitting my foot pedal or something. which makes me not split. So if I PB, then where am I going? Okay.
You know, this is a problem with me. It's a really me issue, but I always get lost in this town. I always forget is fire. I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't say the next level yet, but is the next level to the right or is it to the left? I always lose time doing that.
The next, oh gosh, I don't even know. The next level is forward when you leave the Larry Cave. So this is the final tutorial. This is our Spider-Man 2 reference, or just Spider-Man reference. There are now these random launch pads with LarryBoy symbols on them that the Bad Apple has put in her various temptations. Don't ask me why. I think she wants us to beat her. I honestly don't know. But it allows us to do the Spider-Man 2 thing, which is stick our super suction ears on the side. Oh, LarryBoy's taking a nap there. Look at him. Sleepy boy. Oh, he's awake. But it allows us to then fly across large gaps. Kind of a super fun little thing here. And then we can instantly cancel our drops. We can instantly cancel and drop when we're slingshotting by just opening our glide and falling. Also, this next dialogue that's going to be happening is going to be... there's going to be a really hilarious part where the character is going to interrupt himself, and it is one of my favorite things ever in this game.
I'll give the orders once all the fire squads are in place. I will clean up the webs in no time. Zoom!
In no time. Zoom! And the fact that the subtitles are aware of it makes it even better.
Grape is one of my most favorite characters in the show.
I personally am a Mr. Lunt fan.
On the topic of VeggieTales speedrunning, have any of you ever speedran any of the VeggieTales Flash games?
I have not yet. I might do it at some point. I don't know.
I have not either.
I've actually may I share this, Zolderlix?
Yeah, go for it.
I've actually speedran quite a few of the VeggieTales Flash games. Probably more of them than I really should have. One of them being the Build a Bunny Flash game, which is based off Rakshak and Benny. I've also done a speedrun of one called Donut Hockey, which is based on the end of silliness. And one more example is Space Corn, which is based off of Are You My Neighbor?
That's amazing. Yes.
I've speedrun multiple ones.
That is amazing. So I did see a question in chat about why this why that cutscene wasn't in FMV. That is because this actually is not a part of the episode. These next two levels were not originally a part of the episode, but they were added into the game. Oh, hi. I just clipped through that enemy. Okay. That's cool. Casually clipping through enemies.
Oh my god, one thing I want to share with this level, it really got to me so much in this area. I explored a lot in the starting area, but I try to go as high as I can, but there's invisible walls everywhere. There's invisible walls everywhere in this game.
That is the one thing that I have to give credit to the developers for, is they know how to prevent us from going out of bounds. Like, the one time that we actually go out of bounds in this game, it is such a convoluted setup that it is actually ridiculous that it actually works.
Perfect, Master Laddie. Find the others and do the same.
And that's going to be that trick that we were hyping up earlier in the run. So I'm hoping that I'm able... Whoa, that was a funky camera angle. We just saw the inside of LarryBoy there for a second. Also, shout outs to the fact that every time LarryBoy uses his cape, it says BAM. And we're just gonna fill this up with our oomph so that way we can launch a hydro rocket. Also, this hydro rocket, when we actually launch it, is probably the loudest sound in the entire game.
Fantastic! All is going according to plan, man.
It just is extraordinarily loud, and I don't know why, but it is. And then here's a nice little thing where we can, these are like those styrofoam pills, but we only need to spray them like a little bit and then they'll just grow. Once the sparkles disappear, that's kind of like the cue to know that you sprayed it enough. And we're gonna grab this oomph thing. Now here, the game wants us to turn into a weight, but if we just go to the right, we'll get pushed into that pillar and don't need to worry about it. Nice, kind of a cool little way to skip that wind cycle without having to worry about using our cape. This level is actually super fun because it's got so many random areas to it. I just got hit, but it's fine. I got hit again.
You're doing a terrific job.
And here's a little random puff of air to push us up.
I like to think the devs were pretty generous with getting hit in the cutscenes.
Yeah, I think I don't know exactly how it works. We're just gonna turn into a weight in this cutscene, and then the button will go down and trigger another cutscene. All right, so here's another headphone sound warning because it's gonna get really loud really quickly. So I'm just gonna apologize right off the bat for that. It's not terrible right now, but once we actually launch the rocket, then it will get pretty bad.
Zojulix, what is the song for the instrumental in this level? I can never figure it out.
I believe it is, I don't know what I know part of it is at least this is my commandment, that you love one another, but I don't know what other parts of it are. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what song it is. I just know that this is probably my favorite song in the entire soundtrack because it's a bop. And so we're going to be coming up on another really, really, really massive skip. It's called Volcano Skip. We're going to be manipulating a thing that lifts up to fling us really high up in the air. It's not quite for a little bit yet, but I kind of want to explain it now so that way you guys can kind of get an idea of what the trick is going to be looking like. I don't know, Patrick, what kind of history does this trick have?
It's definitely helped us, like, drop the time, like, a lot. Like, you want me to describe how it works?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first off, in the volcano area, there are two switches that you have to activate that's hidden, like, under little rock parts, and you have to use your cape to, like, activate them, the energy. One of them, if you whirly bird on just the right spot on top of it, it can actually send you, just like Zoljulik says, send you like upward really high to skip having to activate the switches.
Yep. So I'm coming up on it right now so you guys will be able to see it.
Test thus far, Master Letty. Have courage and don't be afraid. Here I go. This may sound odd, but if the volcano is set off...
Oh my gosh, that was an incredible launch. Wow.
Congratulations. That was faster than your PB.
Yeah, that was a faster setup than what I even got. That was amazing. Like, and I was even like bragging about how in my PB I had an incredibly fast volcano skip setup, and then I just got that even faster.
That's how it goes.
So I am very, very happy right now. This has actually been like a really, really good run.
You might even get another world record.
It is possible. I'm currently about 34 seconds ahead, so.
Oh
And I
my
cannot
god.
tell you how, in my early stages of running this game, how many runs I lost to Volcano Skip. Because if you fail it, you pretty much, unless you die and reset the room, you can't reattempt it. Like, the thing never closes again. Oh gosh, my health is a little scary. I'm just gonna play this a little bit safer because I really can't do anything until the dinosaur comes back down. Come on, let me. No!
No!
Oh gosh, I don't know where my checkpoint's gonna be. Okay, yep, there it goes. Unfortunate.
Oh my, the landscape is heavily guarded. This will be your most dangerous test thus far, Master.
I jinxed it. We jinxed it, chat.
It's okay. You're doing fine.
It's okay.
The volcano is set off. A way of proceeding
Oh gosh.
could be provided.
Oh, that was terrifying. That was big scary.
I'm shocked at how this works.
But it's fine. We made it through. We got two volcano skips in a row, so I will not complain at all. Honestly, as long as I don't absolutely struggle at Baker Lunt out of bounds, I will not even complain about how this run has gone. Because this has gone really, really well. Oh, that was a funky jump, so I'm just gonna come back and do it again. Nice. So yeah, that kind of gives you guys an idea. Like that death was rough. That was like the worst possible spot that I could have died in this section. So this game actually is really, really punishing when you do die. So now you guys kind of get an idea of what it is of the endurance that it takes to be a top VeggieTales LarryBoy and the Bad Apple speedrunner. Ow, I got pooped again, but at least my health is a lot better. So yeah, we're just gonna have the Seeker get inhaled by the dragon.
You know, I actually once climbed on the tip top of that dinosaur, and the highest you can get is when he lifts his mouth up to start, sucking in the Temptation Seeker. I tried seeing if there's any close by areas in the air, like in the surrounding area, to where I could go out of bounds, but yeah, there's invisible walls all around the area.
Best toy collection anyone has ever
Nice.
seen.
So this Bad Apple boss fight is, for some reason, she makes a big deal about how fast we are. Well, we're speedrunners, so of course we got here really fast. But they make a big deal about how you're supposed to be fast for this, but you'll learn very quickly that you don't need to be fast.
Just leave your toys here.
Also, I finished my water, so I have stayed hydrated.
If you can stop my high-speed train.
So yeah, this is a train that also doesn't have good audio balancing.
Also, a really, really fast train.
Yep, it is very fast. Look at how fast it is. Look at how fast it is. Oh, that's a bomb.
It's so fast that it might destroy its engine.
Yep. You guys, it's gone around one corner.
You know, one thing I feel like the developers intentionally, purposely made it to where you can technically make it to this thing on time, but it still makes the train go under right as you're about to get it full. I think the developers did that on purpose.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to stand on this lever because it's fun and just watch the high-speed train. Guys, this is a high-speed train.
Zojlix, you're making me uncomfortable standing on that.
Oh, dude, I do this all the time. Oh, I fell asleep on the lever.
It's because
Nice.
Ah, yes.
Sleeping on levers.
Comfortable place to sleep.
you got to be very careful standing on certain slopes in this game because, yeah, you see LarryBoy's standing animation. The way he moves, he can actually slightly move to the left or right from that animation, depending on the slope you're standing on. You could
Oh, yeah,
be
you can just slip
flat.
right off and die.
Yeah, you could be like flat, just fine, landing on a slope. But after a few seconds of him moving around like that, it will cause you to start falling off of it. I've thought of some theories for like trying to get to some of these like these whatever these things are used to defeat the train.
I don't know, because that doesn't look like water to me.
Like one of the theories I tried thinking of was, so like, could you please go like point the camera towards the middle?
Oh yeah. Oh, towards the middle? Yeah.
Now that big X sign over there, I thought maybe if I could get on top of that, I might be able to get high enough to get somewhere around the area to at least be able to get on top of these parts, or maybe get closer to the top of the drawbridge to be able to get to it sooner in time to defeat the train. But I have not had any luck, unfortunately.
Yeah. There are I feel like there's a lot of potential for skips in this game. We just haven't quite been able to find them yet. So if you like glitch hunting, get this game and glitch hunt, because I would love to see what other ways we can break this game.
Out of every part in this game, and I believe Zoljalix feels the same.
Yes, the pancake.
I've never seen that happen.
That was amazing. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that before.
If anyone can, please, if it's possible,
Oh my
flipped.
gosh.
Already working on it.
I just instantly squished. That was amazing.
I'm crying here. I'm literally crying.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't remember the timing on this one. I think it's right there. There we go. There we go.
Oh.
Oh.
Excuse me, as I was saying, I believe Zoljalix feels the same about what I'm about to say. We, more than anything, want a Master Control Switch skip.
Yes, absolutely. Master Control Switch or Bad Apple 1 in LarryBoy's Temptation.
Contrary, you're much too slow to rescue an entire city.
Someone in chat just said, did we just confirm LarryBoy has no bones?
Yes, we did just confirm that LarryBoy has no bones. He's a cucumber.
Yeah, he's a cucumber, so why would he have bones?
We all love toys.
But that also, I guess, just like confirms that. Well,
For someone else, you need
okay. I'm Slade's gonna hate me for this, but I have to point it out. VeggieTales is a show about vegetables that is hosted by two fruits.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Because Bob the tomato and Larry the cucumber are technically both fruit. So, yeah.
I just can't wait for the entire chat to turn on you now.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. They turned on me with 3 people when I was on No Category Left Behind, so...
Yeah, and that was me who turned them on you.
You did.
It's spicy in here.
I am very good at turning the chat against him.
Zoljalix, that laughter
chat's my
from earlier. That laughter
Chat is
from
my
earlier
friend.
took a lot out of me.
Oh, it destroyed me as well. Oh my gosh. It was so funny.
I've never
Something
seen it
that
happen.
I didn't even know that was possible, and I'm very glad that was something that we were able to experience here together.
Oh, Zoj, it's already in your Discord, so you're
Nice.
welcome.
I love that. Thank you.
Space movies just like you.
Amazing. It looks like you can teleport right in.
Why don't you beam your
All right, so
and explore the final?
we're gonna be coming up on a crazy good. Also, rest in peace to that pie.
Pity.
We're going to be coming up on that glitch that we have hyped for about an hour. It is now here. Also, here's a stupid pun by Alfred where he talks about Larry's pet Matta. His pet Matta has a bad case of the hiccups. If you're curious as to what a Matta is, nothing. What's the matter with you? And yes, that is written dialogue. All right, so this is now the crazy glitch. This is the big important skip that I have hyped up this entire run. So we're gonna be, it's got a really crazy setup. We're gonna be starting off by going over here. I don't actually think this is not where the game wants us to go. Oh, it ate my double jump. That's fine. But we're going to be going kind of in this reverse order to set up for a super bounce, which is going to get us out of bounds. And then we're going to blind glide to hopefully hit a checkpoint. So I'm going to go into some pretty intense focus mode here while we listen to Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho. Oh, come on. All right, so now we're in space. And we're just gonna glide. I'm gonna kind of cut to the right here. That looks good. We're just gonna wait for this load to finish. And we didn't get it, unfortunately.
Huh? Okay, now this is something new to me. Every time I've ever seen Alfred pop up on screen, whenever you're out of bounds, the trick works, but I've never seen it not work when he appears on screen.
Dang. Yeah, I've had it happen a few times. Whoa, an instant super bounce. All right, we're gonna do take 2 now.
Now, it is actually possible to land on top of the barrier after flinging yourself, but it requires much more precision.
Okay, this looks good. I'm still a little nervous. Wow, really? I'm surprised that one didn't work.
Yeah, to those who, if you're new to speedrunning this, I'd suggest, I mean, it's okay if you want to jump straight into that skip right away, but like, to start off easy, if you want to, just get a feel for the game, I recommend just going behind the barrier, just skipping this area. At least until you get a feel for the out-of-bounds skip.
Yes, this out of bounds is very, very difficult. It's like the major reset points are this trick, volcano skip, candy cane skip, and then now, I guess, the Petunia Rhubarb, that Petunia boss fight, yeah, we're fine. Okay. So... but this skip, I don't recommend doing if you are new to this game.
So, Jalix, the platform to the far left, where the area starts going up, that little platform back there. Mm-hmm. This is the way I usually do it. I go over there, and then I fly to the Temptation Seeker. You see the distance?
Oh, we got it, yeah.
Okay, we got it. And I mean the one that's not in the weapon. Usually I fly towards that one, and after I pass them, I go to the right a little. Usually it's worked for me each time doing it like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this was the one trick that I did not practice hardly at all, which I really should have. But it is such a blind trick that I was kind of like, I'm probably gonna fail it a few times no matter what. I should have definitely practiced it and just refreshed myself on the angle, but then when I got it very cleanly in my PB, I was just like, okay, I'm fine. And then I very quickly was not fine, but also here's a swag strat too that also saves some time. If we stand on the corner of this thing right here, this will start to deconstruct and we can super bounce off of it and then fly right to the end platform here.
I did not know that. Wow.
That one was one that Keith Hood discovered.
When?
I think shortly after he got the first sub 130.
You're going to have to glide across the
To the viewers, I know I said at the start that I've done a lot of research with this game, but yeah, there's still some things I did not know about.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that little skip that I did there with that only saves a few seconds. Like, it's really not much time at all. The Baker Lunt out of bounds, however, like, even if you fail it, like, 5 or 6 times, it still saves time. Like, it's actually ridiculous how much time that saves. Alright, also, this is the last main level in the game. Forgot to mention that. So we are actually coming up onto the end, like, into the end portion of the run, which also, I don't know why, but the developers decided, hey, we're gonna hit this, we're gonna make this last level extraordinarily difficult, even for children. Like, the difficulty spike is actually kind of insane. Thankfully, I've played this game enough where it doesn't... It's not too terribly difficult. I still play it pretty safe.
getting through this area.
Because I don't want to fall and
Master Larry.
lose runs. I have lost a run to this room before, which is really ridiculous. But, yeah. So if you guys have enjoyed this run, I hope you guys check me out on Twitch. I might actually be running the Quality of Life Abridged any percent here soon because I can incorporate some more strats into it, and I think I can definitely push my time down in that. Haven't decided yet for certain if that's what I'm going to do. Also, I do most Mondays, I do co-op speedruns with Slade. We actually got to show off one of our co-op speedruns on It's Dangerous to Go Alone, which was super fun. Then hopefully going to be doing more stuff. So also subscribe to Patrick on YouTube at it's PB_speedruns, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yep, so you definitely want to subscribe to him. He does a lot of really cool speedrunning content. Follow Slade on Twitch at The Spectacular Slade. He streams literally whatever he's feeling like streaming. And he's super close to affiliate, so I do want to like push his channel a lot because I want him to get affiliate, which I think would be super awesome. So, yeah.
Apologies, just a correction. There is no underscore in my YouTube name, just PB Speedruns. Sorry, PB space Speedruns. Okay. That was my bad.
That's alright.
Yeah, I'm a huge variety speedrunner. Some speedruns I do are kind of strange.
Like Backyard Against Super Spy Adventure.
And I've saw, yeah. But yeah. I'm just, my brain just went to, I don't know.
My brain has been shot ever since the pancake. So this right here, this is a section that was not designed for children. Okay? Like, first of all, we're being chased by that thing. Whatever that thing is, I don't even know. But now we have to do this crazy platforming section, which is actually really difficult. I can't tell you how many... Yep, like that has happened to me, where I have almost died or just died. So, yeah.
Okay, to someone in chat, Doc Cloud, that we do not help that guy that was captured because it causes a cutscene that will make us lose about 15-20 seconds.
Yeah, you do have to help him in 100% because he gives you a music sheet.
Yeah.
So if you're running 100%, which I might actually run that as well. It sounds interesting, but also terrible at the same time. I don't know. I'll have to give it a try. And boop, perfect. So now we have two more. We have this fight, and then we have an FMV cutscene, and then we have a boss fight, and then we have the final boss fight, and that's time. So this boss fight is terrifying because if we take any damage, we die. Everything in this is one shot or you fall and die. So we're gonna try and be very, very well. We're gonna try and be fast, obviously, because we're speedrunners. But we're gonna try and do this well. And so, yeah. So she makes a shocking reference as if like we're dealing with electricity. I don't know if I would consider lasers to be electricity, but
maybe a form of electricity, but I don't know.
What do you guys
No
think, Sean? Yeah.
Apologies. Would you say that the activation of the lasers that kill you is RNG, or do you think it's on a set period?
No, it's on a set cycle. It is a set cycle. I don't know what that exact cycle is, but there is a cycle to it. Because I honestly haven't taken the time to prep these cycles. If I did, I probably should do that because that would save a little bit more time, but that also... I'm really bad at putting in the time for labbing strats on certain games. I say that as I didn't lab like 100,000 strats for the 2 towers, but... Oh, this is not smart. Okay, we're fine.
Uh-oh.
Nope, we're fine. We're good.
Okay.
Don't even worry about it. I played that a lot safer in my PB, and I don't know why I decided, hey, I'm going to be obnoxiously risky today, but it's fine.
LarryBoy, you did it!
So that finishes that boss fight. Yeah, once we finish this up, there's going to be one more FMV cutscene that's going to introduce the final boss fight, and then we're going to fight. We're going to finally actually fight the bad apple. And we fight her by squirting her with our Gatorade. And that's how we do damage to her. Just don't question it, but that's what we do.
Yeah, I sure do love watching movies, but you know what I just realized?
What is your PB time again?
My PB is 125.50. That was the time that I achieved last night.
If you got the Baker lunch skip right away, you probably would have PB'd by multiple minutes, correct?
If I would have gotten Baker lunch skip first try, I probably would have been like 30-something seconds ahead going into this final boss.
I thought you would have been more.
Nope. Also, that's the end of the FMV cutscene already. It's very quick. The Appley's Funhouse was forwarded by Obadiah Bumbly, who is very much implied to be LarryBoy's ancestor, considering in the footage it is LarryBoy. And then what happens is then the Bad Apple decides to try and basically do the same exact thing to distract everybody from doing what they're supposed to be doing. And like to distract them from what they're doing and basically get them stuck in wasting their time and not actually being productive with their life. So Yeah, so we're going to be taking down the bad apple and not let her actually commit her act of revenge for her ancestors. And we're going to do that because we are that hero.
Zojulix,
So-
there's something I want to share that, just real quick, that I don't know if you know yet.
Spray them. The webs are spread. Bumbleberg.
Well, do you want to explain the boss fight first?
To reach some of their
Yeah, so the boss fight is pretty simple. There are these webs all around the city, and once we spray a web, it is going to dissolve. The web is going to snap her leg back and have her smack her right on the face, and then she's going to be stunned.
the bad apple.
And now that she is stunned, we can then go over here and we can glide, take this little puff of air to go up, and then we land on top and we spray her in the back. And then she growls at us. I don't know why she growls at us, but she growls at us. It's quite just, I don't know. This it doesn't really make sense, but has this game really made sense? You know, a cucumber in spandex fighting an apple. Anyway, what were you gonna say, Patrick?
Well, one of the webs you have to spray has temptation seekers. Like it's near the one that you see extending to the far right. That one has temptation seekers around it. But I found out a way to actually get rid of that web without having to get on top of the tree or close enough to the temptation seekers to where they won't follow you. A nearby tent you can actually get on and still somehow reach the web.
Oh, is it that tent right there? Bro, that actually might save a decent chunk of
maybe
time.
maybe it was a different web I was thinking of. I didn't see the temptation seekers. Maybe. Oh, there it is. My
And there
bad.
goes all of my health.
But yeah, I remember actually getting it on that tent before.
I did not know that was a thing. I'll have to mess with that. Because that could actually be another pretty decent time save for this section.
Yeah, I remember it allowed me to reach it from the tent at a certain spot, but it has to be, I guess, like a frame perfect spot. I don't know.
Grr. So we only actually have 2 more. We have to spray her 3 more times, but then we have 2 more webs left before it will be time. So this is a section. This section is actually pretty simple and actually not that difficult to execute. So it's kind of a nice thing where you don't have to stress too much about losing a run if you get to this point and you're ahead, as long as you don't make any major boo-boos. I don't know why I said boo-boos, but I'm gonna stick with it because I have a power drencher.
Hard to argue with that logic.
I don't know how you can argue with that logic.
You just can't.
One thing that I don't know if you guys notice that I try to do when I'm in Bumbleberg, but when I am in Bumbleberg, I do try to glide from higher points, such as boxes and stuff like that, and that is so that way I can glide for longer. So like I'm going to purposely aim for these boxes here so that way I can glide and be basically right by the little air puff the moment my glide has to stop. Kind of a way that we... Oh, nice. I actually got that angle. I'm going to deflect this one and immediately go for the spray.
Uh-oh. I saw your health bar come up with...
Okay, time will be coming up here in a little bit. So, and time.
Grr, it's over.
Yeah, so she growls, and that's kind of the end. Like, that literally, and then it just does a Spider-Man 2 reference in the last cutscene.
Amazing. Oh, should we be covering this one up as well?
So, if you want, yeah.
Okay, sure.
I didn't cover it up in my PB, and it didn't get blocked, so
Okay, good to
that's
know.
kind of the thing there. So, yeah, we're just going to do our little Spider-Man 2 reference here. But anyways, that was VeggieTales, LarryBoy, and the Bad Apple. I hope you guys really enjoyed this speedrun. I love this run. It's super fun, and it was an absolute blast to be able to show this game off to everybody. Especially since I've always felt like this is one of those games that people just aren't going to take seriously. So to be able to show this off in a GDQ hotfix position just makes me really, really happy because this is like the third or fourth game I ever started speedrunning. And I've submitted it to many, many marathons, and it has gotten rejected from many, many marathons. So to be able to show it off here, it warms my heart a lot. It really does. Thank you guys so much to my commentators, Patrick and Slade. You guys were awesome to be able to have. I couldn't have done this without you guys. Shout outs to the rest of the LarryBoy and the Bad Apple speedrunning community. Tempestrel, who is in chat. Great runner, the developer of the QOL ISO that makes running this a lot better too when you're running a bridge any percent. And then Keith Hood, another incredible runner who has disappeared for a while, but maybe me beating his time will bring him back. Who knows? And then there's Finger Quick. There's so many other runners, but we have such a small community, but we are a wonderful community. I absolutely love it. Also, just shout outs to the other VeggieTales runners in Discord. I love you guys. Shout outs to my marathon home, Midwest Speed Fest, where I actually did get to show this run off at an in-person event, which was amazing. I want to do it again because that was the run that I went horribly overestimate on, and I would like to be able to prove myself again and get kind of a fix run from it. Also, I'm going to come back into Bumbleberg here for a second because there's something really funny that you can do with some of the townspeople. I just need to find somebody here. No. So we've got these guys here. Also, you can interrupt dialogue. But one thing that you can do is if you're standing by these town people and you spray them.
I actually never knew that.
They all have like different. Have like different dialogue options, and also this guy's using a chainsaw on a statue. Like, that's not a little weird. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off because that's really funny.
Oh,
but yeah,
for sure.
So this game is super great. Again, thank you, Smooth, for picking this run. When you messaged me saying, hey, I want you to show this off, I was like, there's no way this is actually happening right now.
We like to, switch it up a little bit on Time Capsule. So thank you so much for running the game. I had a good time. I hope everyone else did too.
Yeah, so Patrick, if you have any shout outs, I'll let you do that real quick too.
Yeah, and just like Zoljelik said, shout outs to all the speedrunners, especially to Keith Hood, who's found a majority of the skips in this game. We would not have gotten as far as we have today without all of his discoveries. And like, I'm really happy and proud of like how far this community has come. And I really hope all of us can work together and make it a much better game in the community.
Right on. Well, thank you all so much for being here. If you had fun, make sure you follow Zojalix on Twitch. And Patrick, you said you had a YouTube. It's PB Speedruns?
Yes, ma'am. PB Speedruns.
PB Speedruns. And then I believe Slade's Twitch is the Spectacular Slade. So, yeah. Awesome. Well, again, it was really, really fun. Thank you so much. We are about to break, but before we do, before we do, I just want to give a big shout out to all of our supporters here on Twitch. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered here on the GDQ Twitch channel do help support Games Done Quick, both with hotfix, including Time Capsule, and with AGDQ 2023 costs. So please consider subscribing if you do enjoy your daily dose of GDQ. And if you'd like to follow all things Games Done Quick, feel free to use the command !links here in the Twitch chat for access to all of our links. But we will be right back with Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, so don't go away. All right, everybody. Welcome back to Time Capsule here on the Games Done Quick Twitch channel. We are all set up for the final run of the evening, which is Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. And I have Moonstruck and Radwu here, so I'll let Moonstruck take it away with introductions.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. I'm joined by Radu. He's a good Romanian friend, the best Romanian I've ever known. I've only known 2, so it's pretty high sample size. Yeah. We have 100% hardcore inbounds as a category, and to explain what that really means is inbounds obviously means no out of bounds. And this is a source engine game, so out of bounds is considered to be the black void that's you could see a lot in source engine games. And then hardcore is just simply the hardest difficulty in the game. And then 100% is what we define as collecting every secret, to include the ones that we kind of consider to be secrets, but the game doesn't do like the sound effect or the pop-up with all the other secrets. So there's 54 of those, 55. And then there's 89 skill points. So we have to get all of those. We have to smith every sword. There's only 3 to smith, and kill every single boss. And that's the criteria for 100%. And if there's anything I'm missing, right, you can say anything.
You're fine. I have a list right here, every single level with all the skill points and all the secrets, so I'll walk you through them.
Yeah, he's prepared. He's prepared.
Perfect.
All right, so we're going to start when the loading screen ends. It's going to be a fade to black, or more like a instantly black. So pick hardcore, and 3, 2, 1, now.
All right, good luck.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where are you? I'm here.
So, starting the game, we meet Fenrig, someone who's gonna guide us through our education. And he's... Alright, he's going in the console for a bit. So
yeah, I don't have any sound.
I can hear it.
You can?
Let me check on the stream as well. Oh, it's fine. Alright.
Okay.
So, in the very first room, that is... actually chapter, that is the prologue. There's not going to be much other than movement. He's going to be able to showcase some really clean movement here. And there's also only 1 skill point, which is going to be at the last gate. So, yeah, he quick save, quick loads when he gets on the chain, so that the chain stops wobbling around, because it can get you out of bounds, actually. And then he just cruises through the rest of the level.
Okay, so I did it wrong, but I'm going to grab the box and then quick save, quick load, which is this loading screen. And it actually makes me be able to sprint still. Oh, I just messed up. So usually when you're holding this box, you actually are slowed down. But if you do quick save, quick load while holding it, you can now sprint.
Yep, we call this the running man.
Running man.
And now there's going to be a lot of... It's very hard to notice it when playing, but this is very highly technical. Every time he pulls out the sword, he does animation cancels. Every time he jumps, he does animation cancels. There's one right there. There's one right here. There's one falling down. It's he did running man again. It's very technical, the prologue, and that's why most of the runs just die in prologue. It's the most repetitive part of the game, but he's just gonna ace it. He's fine.
The undead are tenacious.
And that's a prop clip, which kind of makes sense in normal video game logic. Is put something underneath you and jump, and it teleports you in a different direction. And in most directions, or most situations, it works flawlessly. But in some locations, it's actually the game puts you in a spot where you don't want to be. So maybe to the left or right, rather than behind a door or something. So you actually have to block that spot with something else.
Alright, what he's doing right now is one of the first major tricks, if you will. He's gonna, as you could see, the screen went white there for a bit, which would wipe his inventory, but he threw the sword before, so that he picks it up after the white screen, and now he has it in his inventory. This way he can do something we know as sword boosting, and he's gonna go very fast. You can also do that with daggers, which is way faster.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a hard save right here, just in case. It's just a button. And I'm gonna do something called horse skip. It's a precise timing with, I'm looking at my cursor and the loading bar. I think I failed, but it's all right. Even if I do fail, the game will crash, but I have a save. Don't worry.
Yep, all planned.
All planned.
The time gate for this trick in particular is 0.25 seconds. Oh, he got it. Okay. Now some clean B hops with the speed from sword.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to be on a horse, hence the name horse skip. And this is like a fight going on. Like we're getting, you know, this town that we have no connection to is just getting owned.
Hard jump.
Failed.
Unlucky.
Fenric didn't say anything about them.
Poor man just dies randomly, heart attack.
Can I go into why hardcore is so good while you kill the Cyclops?
Sure.
Alright, so this category, the least popular one unfortunately, but the most interesting because you see all of the game pretty much. We would keep the biggest chapter in any percent, but here we play through it. So this shows you all the tricks we find, all the crazy bugs that we have. We can teleport, you'll see it. And just, you don't beeline from go through this wall, end the level. You fight every boss to get every skill point. So it's very nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of backtracking, and a lot of it, really. And this is the first official boss. It's a Cyclops, super dangerous, man. Just look at him go. So dangerous. Okay, that's the boss.
And gone. Yep.
And they have a very scuffed. This game's super polished. Nothing wrong with any of the cutscenes. You actually saw a very great movement by the Cyclops. He didn't get stuck for like 5 seconds, which is insane.
Of course not. And look at his hands. Do you know in Prince of Persia Warrior Within, when they are holding a ledge, that's how this guy's hands look like?
What?
Like 1-to-1.
Okay. Thanks.
Can I answer something that I saw in chat, by the way?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so it is in the Might and Magic universe, and if you play Heroes of Might and Magic 7, it will have Dark Messiah music on the background, which is eerie if you speedrun it. But they have nothing to do with each other. They just have the same dragons and stuff is mentioned from Heroes, but no correlation.
Not really related. So I'm grabbing this bow, and I'm going to do something called a pause launch. I'm counting in my head. Not really. It's only like 4 seconds. But as you can see, something happens there. I'm going to move this. I'm talking to an invisible lady. Her name is Liana. You'll see her a lot more. But what pause launch is, and this is the secret sound, so you hear that. I also don't have any audio, so I guess I won't be able to hear it.
It popped.
Okay, great. So that's the secret sound. Also, there'll be a pop-up. Not right now because like I'm currently talking to an invisible woman, Liana.
We're supposedly in a cutscene right now.
Yeah. And talking to her gives us skill points. That's why we have to do it. But if you just don't hit the trigger that spawns her and then talks to her while she's still invisible, this window is cursed. There we go.
This jump is impossible. Well done.
I don't know if I got it.
Quite fast. Excellent. You did.
Nice.
You want me to tell you every time you get one? Just for reference.
No, it's fine.
Alright.
So a pause launch, as I was trying to say again. If you're on a ledge and you slide when you're on a ledge or like on the edge of something with a drop beneath you, you pause the game and you're actually sorry, you can actually probably better explain it because I'm
Hey, don't worry about it. Focus
trying to throw this hay.
So when you're on a slope and you pause the game, you constantly gain velocity, much like in Doom, if you guys know. And after that, when you unpause, you just launch with the velocity that you had. You end up eating and going in all kinds of places.
Yeah, you just gain speed continuously as the game pauses. And yeah, that's basically it. It's not used too much. It's not used too much because it is, in fact... Blame that on my FPS. It is, in fact, counting down, like the timer's counting down while we pause, because otherwise the game would just be... paused the entire time. This is actually cut content. There's a lever in this wall. I'm gonna lean through it and grab it.
And the lever is out of bounds, so we just shouldn't take that, but I digress.
Yeah, cut content. They really had some big ambitions here for this map. And I guess they got cut. Now, this is a new way to clip. Caught on new ways. It's a climb clip. We're going to place this book in midair by pausing, throwing it out of my inventory, and then quick save, quick loading. And now it's stuck in midair, and I could climb it. And if I climb it and then pick it up immediately, or not immediately, but at a very specific timing.
Yeah.
So it's like 3 or 4 ticks after I climb it, which a tick is basically a frame. It's 0.015 seconds. You just go backwards and you go through walls like that.
You do kind of a dash, but it ignores collision.
Yeah. And this is the only skill point that's a secret. That candelabra.
Ooh, trivia.
He's the only.
Here comes one of the most annoying jumps in the game because
if you get it first try, it's fine. Okay, we're fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, do the chair jump. Oh my god, you're so cool. I've never done that. It's just fast, and I will not even attempt to do it.
So another secret here, and something we need a lot are mana potions, because mana, believe it or not, in a fantasy game, magic is really good, and I fell down.
For content.
For content. I don't want to go fast. Where am I at?
Actually farming impressions.
I'm here. It's fine.
Oh, you're fine.
What a save. What a save. Legendary player. Always ready for something new. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of mana potions, and especially early on, because we don't have too much, we're going to want to keep those, because they're going to use them a lot. And you'll see exactly what moment I'm talking about when we insta-kill basically everyone in the entire game.
Yep.
And this guy's already running at me. I'm actually going to... Hopefully this works. I have no idea if this works. Hold down there.
I've never done it before.
Good enough.
Oh,
I just don't want him, like, kill me. He probably hits me twice and I die.
Of the people that are saying that this is a kicking game.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my god, you're good. You're not cheating, yeah?
All cheats. All cheating.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Because that is... It's weird to call it tick perfect because you have a 2-3 tick range, but it's at a specific time, so it's crazy hard.
So this is like something happening here. I don't care. It gives me skill points, so I'm just gonna leave.
Yep. Tick jump coming up.
Maybe.
He's cheating if he gets it.
Nope.
Oh. You can two-part it. Oh, what? That doesn't have collision?
It's a hole.
Oh. I mean...
There you go. All right.
This is... When done fast, it's a very short chapter, but it's very satisfying. There's no skill points, no secrets in this one.
Yeah, so this is any percent route.
Yep, this is unchanged. One of the very few, or if not the only.
Can't hesitate now.
Tick jump coming up.
Yep, got it.
Unlucky.
Easy.
Yeah, first try.
Can't hesitate now.
And then you can just do a pause launch on this flip rush right here. Don't have to, but you know. Okay, now this is where it goes monkey mode.
True.
The game becomes monkey mode. I don't need that sword anymore. I'm gonna get this magic mushroom. It's magic, you need it. Grab telekinesis, and I'm gonna grab burglar, because I'm gonna do some burgling, and I'm gonna picklock the door accidentally, and I think I did not save at all. Hold on. It's all okay. I did save. Dude, I'm so good.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then I am lockpicking, kind of not really. I'm going to drag the lockpick. As you can tell, I'm not supposed to have this. It's called unnamed item. And it is very broken. I'm going to clip through here. Nice. That barrel clip's kind of stupid.
Yeah, really hard.
Now, open this up. And I got to close this and then open that. And that gives me 2 skill points. Just... I don't know, the scripting is weird because I entered it weird. And then now high tier gameplay, we're smithing.
Oh yes.
Yep.
It's intense.
High APM.
I'm spamming. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
I missed it.
No, don't worry.
I don't want this.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be slow here because I don't want that in my inventory. Boom. Insane longsword. We want that.
It's unfortunate that honestly, this is the most ahead of its time combat game in my opinion. Like it has such good sword fight and swordplay in general, but the most optimal way of killing everything is very questionable. You'll see in a bit.
Is that him?
Oh, I'm in this guy. Okay, so I actually spammed lockpick there. You'll hear like some weird, like, I don't even know, like, because I can't hear. What's it sound like when I spam lockpick? Like clanking sounds?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know, but I spammed it previously as I came here. This is the bad guy. His name is Aaron. He has a crystal,
Yeah.
and
he also has a
we
scroll.
steal it, and then I teleport back here because that's where we want to be. Is right here, and that's lock. Ooh, okay, I'm fine. That's lockpick warping.
Okay.
Oh, I don't hear anything.
Just kick like crazy.
Yeah, but I'm jumping.
Uh,
I need to actually hear something here. I'm gonna go now.
That's very good.
I'm a legendary
Wait,
player.
that was the first kick. Skip the cutscene. Like it was perfect.
Amazing.
This is the worst clip in the game. You cannot convince me otherwise. It's just so bad.
There's way better way of doing it, but yeah, whatever. Let's try.
Oh, he got it. What? I would like to hype this up now, by the way, which he really doesn't want me to do, but I will anyway. In recent days, he found so many improvements to the run that world record is very feasible.
I mean, it already was, but
I mean, yeah, but now it's kind of free. Pick this guy. Usually.
hey, we gotta kill some people. We gotta kill some people here.
Yeah.
Gotta do some damage.
Will
Shot off by this guy, spawning him right here. This guy has potential of dying really fast, and he did. And then I gotta go down here. Remember, we got Smith. There's a. I don't want that ring. Get out of here. There's a block of gold that we could use to make an epic sword. So cool. And now let's actually play the game.
Yep. The way
this is the way the game was intended to play. You grab a box, you miss it.
Hey, don't worry. Yep.
Okay, this guy is truly strong. He disappeared. Okay,
All right,
and then you just throw boxes at people the majority of the time. Basically, just want something that doesn't break, because otherwise you can't use it infinitely, right? Seems pretty useless. So that's what we're gonna use. Is this box because it doesn't break.
To be the only box, yeah. And this fight is usually supposed to be kind of hard on hardcore. You can lose the run here, but no more because optimal gameplay.
And wow, everyone died. Okay, now this is usually a spot where you could actually rest. But no. I'm gonna put that box in there, set up a lockpick warp right there. And like I said, I need mana potions really bad. And we're kind of gonna hope Liana actually talks me. I'm gonna grab this mana potion and then this key right here, and then just hope. I have not had this fail at all. I don't even see her.
You can trigger the cutscene of Liana
there she
talking
is.
to you, Liana being the girl that's coming right now. You can trigger it through the floor.
You need to
It's
tell me if it
very bad.
happens.
It happened.
Okay,
You're
thank you.
astonishing, Sarah.
Thank you. So that just like initiates the next part. I don't need that. And then there's more mana potions here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And there's even another one. Fully optimizing the gameplay. We're gamers here. Game on.
Yep. And as you can see, he's getting a disturbing amount of mana potions, so you can imagine how much wacky combat we're gonna have.
All right, epic shot.
Nice shot. Yeah,
Thank you.
10 out of 10.
Now this is really hard stuff. You know, you gotta really focus here.
Of course.
It's like ever play point and click games? It's kind of like that, but
easier.
But easier, yeah. But you just point and click.
Yep.
I kind of messed up the timing, so I guess clearly I'm not that good. These guys do go flying. Like, oh, that guy didn't go flying at all. Make someone go flying. You guys are not doing that great.
Yeah, they're bad sports. Go flying. Oh, there we go.
There he goes.
Yep. The physics of this game, unmatched. That should be the last wave, if none got stuck. Maybe
Hopefully.
left entrance.
Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna lockpick warp back here. And then let's just hope this works. Potential of it just clipping me either up or down is very high. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to wait. This kind of skips talking to Liana a lot. Also, when you lockpick warp, a lot of things just disappear when you're next to it. Like this book is just disappearing when I'm looking at it or when I'm close to it. So,
As I mentioned before, this is weird to call it, but it's tick perfect. It happens so many times during the. Oh no, box!
Okay, you know, this happened to me yesterday. I think I'm just gonna let this play. Let this play through. I'm gonna take the L. I'm gonna hit this capstan through the wall as one does. I need how many things? I need mana. I need healing. I need sanctuary. And tada! I am now officially unkillable because one, healing, it heals you. Wow, crazy. But sanctuary actually makes you unkillable for 10 seconds. And
I would like the opinion of the people watching. Actually, what do you think of this spell that just makes you immune to anything? Full damage, critical hits, hits in general.
Yeah,
anything goes.
All forever. You're alive. Do anything, you're alive. And in a game or in a difficulty where you get one shot by almost everything, I would say, like at least in the near the end of the game, you get one shot by everything. It's abusable. Let's say that it's maybe ruins the flow of the game. But I'm not, I'm not playtesting it. Yeah. Okay, I have everything I need. Let's go. So I need this box here because I'm gonna do something called a sequence break. It's where I'm going to, on the next map, this box actually travels with me because of transition triggers, whatever, source engine stuff. It actually travels with me to the next map because I'm next to it. And I set it up so I could actually climb it immediately because the game, I will pause here and hopefully show you. The game actually, it doesn't start you on the boat where you're supposed to be starting. You teleport there a little bit after. So I'm clearly not on a boat, I'm on the water. But if I climb, which I did right there on the box, I'm now not on the boat, I'm looking the other way. And now that's like 30 seconds of a cutscene gone. So legendary stuff.
Now there's gonna be a big orc fight, and I'm gonna give you 3 options. He's gonna kill it with fire magic, he's gonna kill it with his daggers, or he's gonna dismount the statue and throw it at them.
Yes, so we just skip the cutscene again and do another one. Very cool. You actually have to hit this one because you have to kill all these orcs. Killing every one of these orcs, oh man, that's 1 skill point, But shooting the Cyclops 3 times while it just stood there, that's like 2 skill points or 3.
2 skill points for opening a trap door.
Yeah, 2 skill points. I opened up a trap door. Let's go. That's oil. I don't want that.
Oh, we will want oil later because of a very cool video found on YouTube called 10 Ways to Kill Aratroc, out of which one is actually viable. So, thank you, random YouTube video, for changing the route.
Nice, he actually died.
Oh,
usually it doesn't happen.
That is the hardest part of this section, is killing that guy. Now this is very, very, very fast as a segment.
Boom, 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 boom.
Aratroc.
Aratroc is the big bad shaman of the orc tribe clan thing that's here. These guys take a long time to fall down, and they're all dead. Wow, crazy stuff. Insane gameplay. Yep. I'm hovering.
Now we go,
okay, there we go
right back into a climb clip.
Gotta get a secret. Potentially, if I lockpick warp. Also, lockpick warping saves when you climb, but not always. I don't know. I have no idea.
Some problems with climbing.
It's weird. So if I do it now, I'm over here for some reason, but yeah. I'm out of it, I guess. That's fine. Game is broken. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a reason, but who knows. But I'm gonna save it right there. Hopefully that actually worked. Go down here. A forward attack lets you stop your forward or your downward momentum like that. Boom. Now I have a rope bow. I don't need to use it. I just realized. I lockpick warp, back out, rope bow, self-explanatory. You shoot a you shoot a rope at a piece of wood or a tree, and then it spawns a rope. Let's say you shoot a rope, you shoot an arrow, and it spawns a rope.
Yeah, it's a rope. Yeah. Now this climb clip in particular, it very much depends on terrain as well, and this one is cursed. Like this climb clip kills 90% of my runs and some others. So I think he's gonna get it first try because he's obviously cheating. Unlucky.
I'll turn on no clip if I fail,
Hey, don't worry about it.
Great. Did you find anything down in the tunnels to open it? Usually, chilling.
Okay.
That's good.
Good enough.
That's
Good
good
enough. I could just quick save, quick load. I'm stuck, but it's fine. Just quick save, quick load, and I'm chilling. As it takes forever. I have horrible FPS right now, but it's fine and no sound. Truly, going
Dark
through
Messiah
the
experience.
7 rings of fire. Okay, 2 should be fine. Wow, look at that. Great gameplay.
Alright.
Let's go.
Here comes the coolest jump in the game, but very hard.
Yeah, definitely not the coolest, but it is hard.
In my opinion, because the one that you're referring to is absolutely impossible.
Okay,
I would
Now-
like to stick to very hard.
didn't get it. Who cares? Oh, I'm doing something
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh wait, no way.
Yeah, so I'm not.
Optimal gameplay.
I'm bringing this because I need to kill people. And this turns out to be the best thing to kill people with here.
Obviously.
These guys are really
kind of
having
bullshit
trouble.
here.
Please come to me. There we go.
Not very honest, is she?
As I'm missing everything.
Almost dead.
It's fine. All I gotta do is...
Save.
No, he's dead. That was very bad, but who cares? I'm
Hey, you
alive.
destroyed them.
They got owned by a
Optimal
piece of wood.
gameplay.
Boom. And then what's great about Leanna, too, is that when you're below 50% health, she just heals you. So I don't ever have to really worry about health for the small amount of time I'm next to her. It really isn't that much.
Did we mention there's a demon in our head?
Oh yeah, there's a demon succubus in our head. Yeah, and there's a big toil of who do I love more, the demon succubus in my head or the lovely wizard girl? And we all know it's the demon succubus for everyone.
Both of them are about as useful to progression. One of them heals you occasionally in like 3 maps, and the other one can transform you into a demon form that looks fast but absolutely isn't. So I'm actually contractually obligated, if this is at a ESA or GDQ, to say that the demon form only makes your FOV bigger.
I don't like leaving her alone with orcs around.
But
Yes.
it's not actually faster.
You might seem very fast, but you're not.
You're such a...
Great. So I saved my location with a lockpick warp at that gate, and we kind of can't skip any of this because if you skip like the scripting, Liana just doesn't do anything, and like
There's a goblin in
you need her to do stuff for things to happen. Epic clip. This is actually very nice because the goblins that spawn here can absolutely ruin you. I died. There's a trap there because the goblins will spawn here into the trap and then just block you for like 15 minutes. We have some things to do. We're gonna set up things. We're gonna hit this trigger and we're gonna look at these guys. Hello, hello, hello. Then we're gonna go in there and die, and then we're gonna keep go back. And so what looking at those goblins do is they're gonna spawn a Cyclops, which of course is a boss, and we gotta kill that guy.
Palkai lever.
Well, first, this is technically secret. It doesn't call it a secret, so there's no pop-up or sound, but I think they just forgot. Because
You
what
have
else
to go.
would this be? Okay, so kind of new thing. I'm just gonna wait to see. I think that's it. So I'm just
you
gonna
can go.
spam this lever, and the Palkai, this dragon thing, is just gonna like go through the ground a bunch, or the roof, and then he's just gonna start attacking, which is not supposed to happen so early. Hit him with the bow, so much damage there, and I just end his miserable life like 30 seconds faster. Get owned. Bad player.
That's not
Skill
the
issue.
only Palkai improvement that's been found recently. The other one is even more wacky.
Oh, thank God. Barrel's not broken. I need the non-broken barrel to make this faster. So this is, again, a place where I set up a... oh, this thing is... Maybe that's fine.
properly.
But I need a clip there, eventually, and I set that up. And I need to block that the middle of the gate with that other barrel. Okay.
All right, this chapter. So remember pause launching from where he ended up on a slope and then went very fast? Well, this is a 14-second pause launch. You launch all the way up the tower, and it's very precise, but he's the one that invented it, so he will nail it.
Yeah. So also, if you're scared of spiders, it's only going to get worse. Sorry.
True.
It's gonna
But
get
it's
a
just
lot
another
worse,
aspect
even.
of Russia.
Yeah, it's another aspect of this fabulous game that, and the universe of this game is so good. So I'm just getting skill points, or not skill points, some secrets here. And then I set up a lockpick work behind me because I'm going back that way. Get away from me, spider. Ow. I'm gonna grab these antidotes just in case. I'm back here. Set up this ropo to climb up here. It's faster and
more
easier.
mana potions for optimal gameplay.
Optimal gameplay, getting mana potions, important. Even here. Okay, now this is definitely going to work 100% of the time. It has never failed once.
10% of the time it works 100% of the time.
Exactly. I'm going to set this food ration in the air. I'm going to climb it and pause launch off of it for, I'm going to just do 15. Look this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, whatever, who cares? I hit this chain.
That's good enough.
Good enough. I'm not supposed to be up on this chain. I'm supposed to be all the way up there because there's a secret up there. But it's fine. I'm just gonna shoot some ropey ropes. Those spiders, step on a spider. Please get away from me.
Someone in chat mentioned that spiders in this game are horrifying. Please know that we will kill them with throwing stuff at them, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah, we will systematically destroy every spider in existence with one simple trick that doctors don't want you to know.
Doctors hate it, yeah.
And here's Sanctuary. I just don't die. Great stuff.
You have to wait for the skill point?
I have to wait for a skill point. Otherwise, leaving this map just won't give it to you. So, great stuff. Good programming.
This is a very interactive secret that you're going to see here. You're going to see everything that happens, and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Loading. There we go. Nope, I'm good. So, there's a secret down here. Don't worry about it.
Well done.
No one knows what it really is. Secret.
It's a box.
After all. And do something crazy. Shoot a ropo. So they actually don't want you up here, but you can still climb up here a little bit. It's like some potions up here, but they don't want you actually standing up here. So it kind of sucks to climb here. Never mind. I'm a god. Literally the best.
10 out of 10. All right. Crazy jump.
Boom. We were here before. Hello. What do I do here? I forgot. So this.
Statue? Oh, statue's already.
No. This guy. So for some reason, some Cyclops like this guy, you know, he's not that good. No. He's not that strong. I'd even try.
Hey, sword fight, everyone.
Sword fighting. We actually fought someone with a sword. Gameplay.
No way. Oh my. That is a segmented only jump.
It's close. Very unlikely to ever get that. But that's 2 skill points, and the Cyclops, he's done for.
Bro, I love you so much for attempting stuff like that. That makes no sense. You shouldn't, but ayo, if you get any of them, I'm gonna yell. Gonna wake up the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood.
Careful, dear. There are orcs about. Mind the edge. It's a long way down.
Here, I'm actually going to. I'm not. He didn't. He's not. He's being normal. So he just can own you because bows in this game are broken, and he just can wall bang you also, as one does with a bow.
No lockpick?
No. What are you new to the game? So I have the Sanctuary here because, again, these guys will just one-shot me. So instead of, being careful, just don't care.
Quick little shout-out, Moonstruck. Someone is installing the game because of this, so we're doing a good thing.
Great stuff. Play this game.
Yep. Absolute banger.
And if you speak...
going up some stairs.
If you speak Russian, it's great on Twitch. The Russian streamers love it for some reason. It's mostly everyone who plays it.
Community. Alright, crazy jump coming up again.
Ow, I died.
See, that's exactly hardcore right there. He had no
definitely
business dying there, but, First try.
First try, got it.
Yeah, beautiful.
So if it won't work this try, I'm just going to give up and do the... Never mind, I'm so good. Easy mana potion.
Easy mana potion, yeah.
Also, you don't want to climb there. It's pretty easy to climb on part of the roof, but you don't want to because I have a lockpick warp, and climbing actually kind of cancels it and whatnot. I don't know. Weird strat. And now more epic gameplay.
I could go over warping if you want.
Sure.
Alright, so what happens with the lockpicks is when he spams the lockpicks, he actually saves the coordinates, but also climbing saves the coordinates for some reason. Now, when you saw the tick perfect thing, beautiful smithing by the way, that tick perfect thing happens because you're trying to climb an object and pick it up at the same time, which are like the unstoppable force against the unmovable object. The game just doesn't know what to do anymore. If you grab a prop while doing that, well, you will double your coordinates.
Yeah, so technically it's your coordinates get added with the prop you're grabbing, but since you kind of can't grab something from across the map, it's basically just multiplying coordinates by 2. So you don't really use that. I'm in the wall, it's fine. I died. That's unfortunate. This guy, 2 of them are standing right next to this. I've never seen them so close.
This is actually something we were talking about during the last run. That they were asked what was the most revolutionary trick, and we both immediately thought of doubling your coordinates is a thing now, which is crazy in any percent. You skip 3 maps, I believe.
Yeah, alright. So magic mushroom, again, it's magic 19. So I don't know what I'm at. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and this elevator is now not needed. I'm gonna save my coordinates here and hopefully it works. Make sure not to climb. And then there's just rope and my game. Now it's all lagged, don't worry.
The spider touched you through the wall, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I... Yep, there's just little leggies. And then this is going to be a secret up here. Again, making sure not to climb anything because I want to teleport down. Boom, here. Great stuff. Hello, spider.
We are at the top 3 wackiest part of the run because, well, you'll see.
Boom,
Actually,
oil.
don't explain anything.
Okay, I won't explain anything. Yeah, sure. I will be completely quiet.
Just let this play out. Look at... There's gonna be a guy, and he's gonna have a speech. You're gonna love it.
Let's not keep that child waiting. The sooner she gets us to the skull, the better.
Oh, nice little teleport there.
Oh, you don't have subtitles on. Unlucky.
I am Eratron, chief and shaman of the Red Skull clan. We are sworn to protect this place.
He makes you swear that you're not gonna use any demon trick or magic corruption or something like that.
Which is potions and spells, I guess, in this game. So you can't use any magic. But I used it before the fight. I lit a fire trap and I put oil where he was spawning, and now he's ablaze.
I know this. But if we defeat him with honor in a sword-to-sword fight, Eratron dead.
Oh wow, he's dead. So sad. Right. Now we grab his key.
That was a good one.
We need his key because it opens up a lot of doors. I'm gonna grab this magic mushroom because it gives me free stuff, which includes mana, and I kind of want mana. But you can only really use one of them at a time because if you have stacked items, and you place them in midair like we do for pause launching off of them, they just fall down. So we only want to have one of them at a time when we do that. So I'm just gonna eat it right now because I'm gonna grab more as the game goes on. It's a full heal and full mana. It's pretty good. So all these doors that are shut are opened up by the spider key that we stole from the big flaming orc man, and this is a secret here we consider. And they're all secrets. They, they probably thought, oh wait, we were supposed to have secrets in this game, and then they decided to make every one of these doors a secret. Even this one that's open. And there's a hole here. Oh man, what could this be? Is it a secret? Yeah, I'm gonna grab. Where's it at? Lightning bolt.
I love you.
Here we go. Lightning bolt makes no sense currently, but it's fine.
That's one of the strats that have been discovered in the last 2 days.
Make sure not to hit this trigger. Okay.
And it came just from what about lightning bolts? And yeah, true. Crazy jump. Oh, I'm in awe.
Really amazing. You guys are throwing rocks at me.
On Moonstruck, he's the one doing the segmented runs, and they're always crazy. And yeah, he just can do those kind of jumps that we don't normally do in the run.
All right, now we're just done. We don't have to talk to Liana at all. She's worthless to me.
Which is the best part. Yep. Because of course, Zana best.
You did it. The temple.
Bye. Flip out. She's getting choked by the bad guy. Oh God, what's gonna happen to her? I hope she doesn't die.
No. Well, we're gonna be in the next chapter. So
oh man, I hope we see her again. Oh, that would be so sad if we don't.
I hope we see her again, or like 2-3 times, out of which one time she just stands still and doesn't help.
Yeah, it's not that great. We're gonna bug the game out with the two love interests. You'll see that hopefully, or you mostly hear it also. So I climbed a vertical wall as one does.
This is this game was made in cooperation with Spider-Man actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through a door as one does. I'm gonna lean through this wall, and the point of this whole chapter is to find gems. And there's 2 of them in the wall, but you need 3 of them to open up this door that leads to the boss fight. But also, I can't tell. Did I get it? No.
You didn't have it. You didn't.
Okay, so I put in 2 of the same gem on the same tick by using my mouse wheel. Oh, I didn't save. And it's going to play 2 of them over one another. And it also counts as 2 gems. So now I only need 2 gems.
You didn't get it?
Yeah, I could tell by how she looks when she's, or like...
It must be the gem.
It must be the gems. You got 4.
Yeah. What do you mean 4?
I always call them 4 and 3, if you have to place the next one or not.
Cool, and then I place in that last gem that I got on the wall. I'm going to shoot a rope right there, because I'm going to use it a lot later. Oh, there's 2 of them in here. Please don't kill me. Grab this gem of telekinesis. Also, you don't see my hands right now, but I am actively doing something. Put in that gem, and then this is going to make the poor little spider statue kind of freaking out and start shooting lasers from both sides. And then this is somehow a secret. It's just a sword up here. Good for them. They thought of everything for secrets. They're so smart.
Oh yeah, they really reached the quota.
Yeah.
Moon, if you need validation, there's a hype train going on in the Darkness Fire run.
Dude, I heckin' love hype trains. I missed the rope. There you go.
I wasn't expecting that.
Secret there. Maybe actually a real secret. Good job for them.
Those are Aaron dogs. They must have found
Aaron's dogs. Nice. All right.
Honestly, my favorite split from the entire category comes up here. We only see it in hardcore.
So
it's so smooth. It's done properly.
We already grabbed 2 gems, but for some reason grabbing that gem, which I think we already had grabbed, gives us a skill point.
Oh, of course.
To include the next one we grabbed, but not the last one. So we don't need to grab the last one, which is nice because it's the one furthest away or out of the way.
Oh, first warp actually.
Yeah, this is the first mantle warp, which is weird for being it so late. But wow, actually insane. That's the worst thing for me. I climbed.
You never get that actually. Yeah.
I climbed the wood and picked up the pot at the same time. Pot friend, actually real time, and it teleports me right back to the secret, and then it's fine.
Good enough. Good enough.
You fixate quick load, and if you understand anything about the game and getting to that spot where I just teleported to, you would very much appreciate what just happened.
Yeah, it's incredible. And the fact that you have to warp straight into a climb clip, and he did it. He did both of them very fast. It's just so nice as a segment.
This is the real way you're supposed to get into the secret, is by taking the statue.
Oh, of course.
And that, classic. They haven't done that one before.
First time I've ever seen it, baby.
All right, now we have some serious gameplay.
What are you gonna do? Which one?
This is a maze or something, but if I turn around and go straight, wow, I'm at the end.
They never expect you to turn around.
They never expect you to turn around. Now this is
the hardest boss fight in the game.
Yeah, probably the hardest boss fight. He's spawning right now. He's in a coffin. I've never missed that jump ever in my life.
Oh, you didn't miss anything. This is an auto scroller basically, while the hardest boss in the game spawns. So he's just doing some B hops, failing them. But
I'm failing them on purpose. Let's get one at least. All right, I'll grab another one.
Yeah.
So this is a lich.
All right.
You'll see more of them later. But this is a gem right here. Gives us a skill point for grabbing that gem. And he's spawning right now. But there's this thing called adrenaline, which I guess we didn't touch on. But it's the bar left to the right of my health. And if I fill it up and you see this particle effect around me, you didn't die. I'm very sorry.
Well, he doesn't have sound, so he can't know.
Yeah,
exactly
I can't really tell, but I actually one-shot mostly everything. Like all these normal guys, I can one-shot them. And wow, he died. No, he died. He's doing a weird animation. So crazy stuff. Give me lightning bolt. Also got poisoned by the zombie, which is fine. So that's two lightning bolt spells or scrolls that I will use. Yes, I'm just gonna use a full health potion. Why not? I didn't use it. I don't want to use it. I want to use it.
Alright, which jump are you doing?
The new one. The one that's
good luck.
worthless. So this pause launch just kind of isn't necessary. There's two ways that we found you could do this. And I'm gonna do the one that I think is easiest and also kind of cool. There you go. I'm gonna look right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh,
there you go. You go right up here.
Good.
Honestly,
This
saves
is
like no
so
time.
Bad. Yep, it's just 4 cool points at this point.
Boom.
Of course, he didn't die because of invincibility.
Yep.
And remember the rope he placed earlier? Well,
Wow, there it is.
Together, right? Yeah.
Full circle, full circle. I am looking all over the place. Ropes are weird.
Yeah.
I was facing backwards without even knowing it.
There's gonna be a lot of spiders now.
Yeah.
Quick little optimal gameplay. We never killed this with a rock, but yesterday night he was like, "What about rock?" I'm like,
Okay, so there's levers or buttons in this wall here. One of them just ends the fight, and but we can't. We have to fight, right? That's the point. So we hit that button that starts it immediately. So that's what we're gonna do. Started the fight, and now let's finish it, I guess, by just throwing a rock just a couple times. Really cool.
We used to do this with the sword, and you don't
I missed.
understand how much slower it is.
Wow, I just threw a pot at it and it died. Where'd my rock go?
Maybe
There it
behind
is.
on the right. Oh,
I grabbed something else. Hello, rock. Woo. Okay,
it's the GDQ nerves, huh?
GDQ nerves.
Very well known. I think you really don't want to have adrenaline.
Okay, that's everyone, right? I'm just gonna wait. Okay,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm gonna hit this button. Wrong one. Hit this button. I'm gonna throw away my daggers and my bow. I've been teleported into an invisible triangle and across the map. Okay.
In the invisible triangle,
I heard that audio for some reason. I'm gonna quick save, quick load right here. That's what I do. I don't know what you do.
Pause.
I'm gonna pause at the end of the loading screen. Boom. I've died, but not really. I've jumped and I've now soft locked myself. Please, bow. Nice. But I have my bow. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna draw it and wait.
And wiggle after you.
Wiggle. Quick save, quick load. And
that is a sequence break we never thought would be possible.
Yeah. Somehow the bow wiggle just makes it so you go freaky deaky.
I use the energy of
you just get out of that.
Go for the jump.
Revive you.
Huh?
Of the
it's not.
file here.
It's an easy jump.
Yeah, of course.
And some of my powers are yours to
You're behind on the strats.
Where's
Oh my god.
Gone with the skull. We'll have to
Yeah,
work
okay.
to stop him.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, this guy hopefully hits me only once. Nice.
If he hits you twice, you lose.
He also just wall baits you a lot, so cool. And now we get our inventory. We died again, right? There's a gold bar. So instead of making another sword you could craft, they instead let's just reuse it. And so I'm crafting the exact same sword as I was before, the flaming one. But this one, this one's a little bit interesting because I now have to deal with people that block me and get in my way. I mean,
you have to deal with them is saying a lot considering you're invincible, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm invincible. I want to get away. Re-sanctuary so I don't do some weird death.
Oh, that's optimal.
Get away from me. Hit him with the hammer.
Alright, cool. Actual combat. Alright, here comes something that came up yesterday as well, I believe, with lightning bolt. So,
lightning bolt.
We had trouble with the Cyclops.
The Cyclops, yeah, he's invincible basically. It feels like. But if I get adrenaline, as I can't really see anyone, it's not better.
For your viewing pleasure, everyone.
For your viewing
You can
pleasure.
now see.
If you're afraid of blue, I'm sorry, but.
Blue.
So I'm gonna shock the water there.
He's gonna cry about it, and then he's gonna shock the water again. And
Wow, and he's dead. And that's the Cyclops.
And Naruto jump coming up.
I don't want these guys. These guys are pestering me. There we go. Epic.
Quick little ninja
Sponsored
jump.
by anime.
Yes, sir.
And now we're at the end of the map, but
need to
there's
get
something else to do.
Yeah.
I set up a lockpick warp here, and then hopefully I don't die somehow. Almost did, and that's a secret. Boom, back here. Amazing.
Oh my, that's so fast though. How are your
Yeah, it
splits
is.
looking?
Immaculate. I don't know. Sure.
Damn. Okay.
No one knows except me. It's a secret.
This is a crazy jump that he said he will attempt once, but never gonna happen.
Oh
No!
That's I don't know. That's like basically, I would say, how many people have done that jump? 2, I would say.
2.
Do you remember how long? You remember how long you spent trying to do that jump?
Yes. Cropax, one of the runners of the game. Oh, okay. So it wasn't worth it. So Cropax, one of the longest world record holders at his time. He's now very old. He was trying to show me that this jump is impossible and not worth doing, and he one-shot it and never got it again. I got very sad seeing that he just got it and I couldn't get it for the life of me, so I tried for 400 attempts and then stopped doing it.
Oh
and
my
he just got it
gosh.
live.
Incredible. Easiest.
And of course, as a person who just got the hardest jump in the game, trying to jump on the goblin thing was hard.
Yeah, it's tough. Even without the sounds, I could hear them just all yelling and stuff. It's, uncomfortable.
If anyone remembers from earlier, I did mention that the hallway jump is the hardest one in the game, and he said no because he was referring to this one, and I said no because that's impossible. But anyway, he got it.
Nice.
You know what? If you get world record with this, it's much cleaner than the current one.
Well, yeah, because it's better. Because it's me.
Well, for 2 days.
Yeah. All right. Also, I spawned this giant worm. Technically a boss, but you can't kill it. So we're not gonna say that's possible. This is just any percent route. Also, no, I did.
Never tried hitting it with lightning, you know.
I had it hit me with a lightning shield for like hours, so sped up. So I think it's officially impossible. I can only assume.
This is mostly an auto scroller, but
Oh, what? Oh, in the normal way? Yeah.
Oh, you're going sicko mode, huh?
I'm sicko mode. Do I have a magic mushroom? No, I don't. But I'm gonna use it anyway because I have no mana. That's a secret there for some reason. I fell down. This is bad. Hold on.
No, for content.
Where am I at? Am I falling down actively? I'm actively falling down. I don't know exactly I clicked, but I clicked the button that wasn't right. Never mind. Oh, I know why. I clicked save delete, I think.
Oh, are you now an assassin?
I'm now an assassin, but don't worry, it's fine. I'll get up there somehow.
Yeah, of course.
I assume it just... I got it. Thank you for the slope, Arcane. You're so cool, thank you.
We never used that before. That was improvising, but you're not confident.
Boom,
Don't
and
forget
then
about the secret
there's...
here. You would never.
I would never.
Quick
save, quick load.
DMOM lore is that I had my best place ever run died to the fact that I completely forgot this secret. I didn't even take it. It was flooded with water when I got up. It was over.
Ooh, and epic pause launch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Don't care. It doesn't really matter how high I go because I have Sanctuary. Hold on. In the hole.
No
like
way.
a boss.
Oh my god.
That's a secret right there. And now I'm going to grab this magic mushroom because I need one still. And that was great.
This is the Cropax moment.
Cropax moment.
I'll never let anyone forget. So what he just did there by going inside the hole on the first try, I don't think that was ever in a run before. We usually land up there and then go down in the hole, but anyway, he's on the run of his life, I guess. Not even second chain. Oh, I SMH my head.
Okay, this is a secret that... Make sure I click it because I can't hear it. That's not considered a secret to the sound design people. But it's a button that leads you to loot, so it's a hidden button. I don't know. Seems fair enough to me.
And here comes one of the only cutscenes left in the entire game, and also one of the coolest looking jumps if I've executed properly, but he's really good at it. So,
yeah.
And he's doing the weird one.
Hold on. Perfect.
Yes, sir. Okay. That's a 180 slope off, and then, just go through like a baller.
And once
as one might say.
And free your father, whatever you will
and cutscene.
Yeah, fabulous. In the water,
if you have any
sploosh.
questions, this could be a good time.
I was actually wondering, Moonstruck, how long ago did you start running this game, and what is it that got you interested in running it in the first place?
So I started running in 2016, the middle of 2016, and my family computer at the time had the demo for this game. It's like the first map, which is the prologue, and then some hodgepodge collection of like 3 different maps that's like completable in like 30 seconds. And I played that for like, I would say I have played it like 25 times. Also, the boat is really freaking out. And that's like my introduction to the game. I never played it other than the demo, and then I saw specifically Elgu play it. I think it was an ESA he played it on, and then that was a long time ago. Like the route from then when I saw it was probably like 2016. It's drastically different, as you could probably tell. Oh yeah, it's way different.
You were saying that you discovered a few things just in the last like 2 days?
Yeah,
and they're so obvious.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just
playing around with stuff.
What you could say is dumb,
Glitch hunting, perhaps.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I love the family PC story, like classic.
What's weird is the last couple of tricks that we found. I mean, he found. That's all credit to him, honestly. The last couple of days, I was just there with him in Discord. We had glitch hunting sessions before, like trying to break something together. But these just came up. Like they were like, "What if this?"
Yeah, I think I was just sleeping and thought about it. Like, wow.
Yeah, that's how you make the magic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Like just throwing a rock at the spiders, because like, why not? Why do we not think about that? So this is chapter 8. In N%, it's 6 seconds long, this whole chapter, because the end is at the start. But obviously we have to do some stuff here.
And then, that's the best part, as I said before, about hardcore 100% as well as restricted %, which we fittingly call no clip, no launch, no warp, is that we never really go in this chapter at all, and it's the best one in the game by far. And it also introduces fire juggling, which is questionable.
Is that what we're calling it? Hold on, big freeze, there you go.
Well, is this a butcher shop? What would you call it, Moonstruck, other than fire juggling?
Abusing the game. That's a secret that we consider a secret because it's like with a specific skill called alertness, it like highlights stuff if you're standing still if it's a secret, and that bed is considered that. So, and there's stuff underneath the bed, so it makes sense to us. And I set up a lockpick warp here.
Weird.
Yeah, so this map is weird. Okay, there we go. I lockpick warp to here. I would like this mana potion, and I use that elevator because we got to go down there, but not yet. I have some other things to do because that elevator is slow.
You get all the jumps. You get all the jumps.
That's a secret right there. This is the bad guy's journal. We need that. It gets a skill points too. That's the only secret in this entire place. And I'm gonna hit this lever. I'm gonna save my spot there. I'm gonna make sure that happens. Okay. Usually if my camera goes all freaky deaky, it's all good. And now we have some real fun. And I'm sure I'm gonna have 3 FPS because of this.
Okay. So this is gonna be laggy, this is gonna be weird, but as mentioned before, adrenaline stacks up and then spells and attacks change. He's gonna stack up adrenaline on these spiders and then go fight the mother spider, which is, at first we were fighting it with a sword, is the buggiest enemy in the game, so it was really not sustainable. That was one of the glitch hunting moments that we had on this, because we really wanted to find an alternative way. First we could kill it with props and it was lagging and it would crash your game. But adrenaline sticks to the spell and makes it different until a target is hit. So you can just spam them and hit her with all the adrenaline shots that you had before. So that does millions of damage and probably one more adrenaline shot and it's over. Oh yeah, juggle again. Yes, sir.
She didn't die.
Wait, what?
She's invincible now.
What's this tankiness? What did she build? She's not even scarred. 3. You can one cycle it, but
yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, now she has to walk all the way over there.
To die.
Oh, and then she dies. Oh, so close. I'm over here somehow. Oh, I know what happened. No. Okay, so coordinates get saved in very different ways, and that includes doing like the downward sword attack that I did on that spider, which is horrible to do to a spider. Just think about that. So it actually saved my coordinates, and then I get teleported there instead of up to where I want to be. But I guess this means I could get more skill points. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need to do this yet. Oh, fine. Okay. Good enough.
Factual.
Yeah. I mean, this is really taking forever though. Look how slow this is. This is has to be the slowest.
This elevator. I actually thought you need to save your coordinates because I thought you were in the other elevator, but no, sir.
Slowly, slowly, slowly. Let me eat that. Full health. Oh, dude, my daggers are on fire.
Yes,
Look
sir.
at that.
I mean, you are the Darkest Messiah. Oh, by the way, there's going to be an
Messiah.
NPC coming up. His name is Percy, which has the best voice line in the game. He says, "Well, Sereth, it turns out you were the Dark Messiah after all."
Yep. Hilarious. My game crashed.
That's fine.
Maybe I'll get sound. This game is pretty notorious for crashing, but just simply lowering the settings actually really helps it. So the chances of crashes is very little. But you know, here we are.
Yeah, no worries. It happens.
Specific things we do to try and make the game not crash, and all our efforts just disappear because it just crashes for no reason. You can crash by picking up a hay bale, so. Thank you for sharing again.
Yeah, so hopefully, let me click load as it loads forever. Let's see, quick save here. Fabulous. Always quick save, guys. It's important.
Yep. It could save your run.
I have audio now, dude. Let's go.
Oh my god, the improvement.
Oh man, I should just crash the game
That was for
immediately.
your own content.
Let's go.
Actually.
What's the chances the game just constantly crashes?
Did it crash again?
No, okay, good.
No, okay.
Kinda high. Honestly, the chance of that continues crashing.
Nice B-hop. Straight in.
Dude, I could hear stuff. That's crazy.
What he's gonna do here is something that he's done before as well. We usually save coordinates from the same map to the same map because they don't tend to be similar. But in this case, in the middle of the elevator, if you save your coordinates and finish the whole chapter, actually, you will be able to teleport past the entire beginning of the next chapter, if it works properly.
Yeah, so I saved it as I was going up the elevator. So the coordinates, unfortunately, in this game are kind of like progressive, as in, as I leave this map right here, my coordinates will basically be the same thing. So it kind of like is hard to make these teleports with lockpick warping from map to map to be useful. Hold on, I'm slowly falling down. There we go. I'm in the skybox. Yeah, still inbound. Who cares? Ooh, and then here they're like, wow, this burglar spell is useless. We haven't added anything in the game really. So let's start adding locked doors. And this is the first one of this chapter. There's an invisible guy right here. His name is Duncan.
We all thought for a long while that he is the Dark Messiah.
Yeah, but in fact, I am the Darkest Messiah. I'm trying to do this jump that's hard. There we go. I don't actually even need to do that.
Oh my god. You're supposed to go there with a rope. But whatever.
Yeah. Purposeful death.
I did mention a couple of days ago to him that I think this category would be really fun as a race, so I was kind of sad that we're not racing instead. But now that I see his run, I'm very happy we're not racing.
Maybe in the future.
Oh, that could be very fun. As you can see, a lot of stuff can happen in this, so I can't call it anything else than stuff.
Also, very lean or leniency with the what's considered a secret or not. Again, they really double down on that with this chapter. Okay, so this is Percy. There he is. We need him really bad to get us to the end of the map. He's the only way. He opens up the door, and we have to have him. But we can speed it up a little bit by clipping through his door after talking to him, and then, oh man, it's another boss fight.
With unoptimal gameplay, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so he's like in a scripted sequence right now, and he's like not really paying attention to us. So we're gonna get adrenaline off of him right there, and he's gonna do a very scary roar, and then he's dead. So, and she is too, unfortunate. And that's all you need to do. And then Percy is still talking to us, by the way. We're gonna come right here. Goes right through the door. Great job, thank you.
Yep.
Boom. I'm gonna grab this key through this door. Hello, key. There it is. Because there's more secrets. Secrets being loosely defined as behind a locked door, I guess.
Opening doors. Yeah.
Wow. Secret. Go through the door.
Secret number 1.
Which is also just a place you just enter. There's 2 ways you could do this map: is killing Cyclops or by leading him through this. And so killing Cyclops is faster. But, I mean, you're just going to find those anyway.
Barrel him, or my disappointment is immeasurable.
Well, he's already here. Alright.
Yeah, and if you thought loosely defined secrets were a thing in the last map, hey, wait until the next one.
Oh, yeah.
After that.
Yeah. Again, they're like, man, we really have not been using this burglar skill at all. Pretty useless. So, yeah. What they start using.
Someone mentioned that this game looks way more broken than they remember, but it's just us going through the entirety of the game so we can showcase some secrets that we would otherwise never use. Here we're gonna kill the demon woman in our head,
yeah.
But don't worry, she's still there at the end of the game.
Yeah, so we kind of saved Liana. She was getting killed by the spider or something. We killed the spider, but we didn't like actually save her.
You can't do this.
Instead,
because that would be one less boss fight.
Yeah, there'll be one less boss fight. So we're now, the only way you're supposed to get in here is by saving Liana, and she has some friend of hers open the door for us in this holy water church place. And that's why you would have one person at the end. You know, you have Liana at the end, and then Zana would be dead because I just killed her in my head. But since we never saved Liana, and then we also killed Zana, Liana is still going to be dead, and we're going to kill her later, spoiler, and Zana is still going to say, like, wow, look at her, she's dead now, even though we just killed Zana.
We also kill Liana, but then she's at the end of the game. And
oh yeah, we kill Liana also, because she's a zombie now, oh god. So scary.
Oh, no.
She's going to kill us, but then we just kill her very easily, but she's at the end of the game, and she'll help us really, you know, it's very great.
Yep, she's gonna stand.
And then I want this bow because the boss fight, as you'll see, is that you need that. You're gonna need that.
I never picked it up. It was just there and I didn't think about it.
Boom.
Another secret, but this one is not loosely defined. This actually counts as a secret.
Actually a real secret. Yeah, good job.
Yep. And we were back, of course. Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I don't fall down and die here. There's a chance.
Nah, you got it. It's fine.
Got it. Hello, little goose.
Alright, some sicko jumps. And then another secret that is loosely defined, I believe. Or maybe...
No, it's fine. But it's just mushrooms, so I don't really know if that would be a secret. I must say, mushrooms...
Oh, we found this here, mushroom.
Mushrooms, yes.
Whoever is a fan of lockpicking and lockpick videos on YouTube and anything like that, you're gonna love this.
Yeah, lockpick lawyer for sure, definitely would.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Content.
So that's a secret. That's just a ladder, blatantly. And wow, what a locked door. What's behind it?
We shall see. It might be.
Dude, I can't wait. What's behind it? Oh my god, it's a secret. And now
How
all
about this other door?
all the villagers are zombified. Oh god, and he puked on me now. What's behind this door? Oh, it's a secret and a guy? Now that's different.
Whoa.
Don't kill me. Okay, nice.
Is he gonna get the jump?
So what the? So I want to go in the very. Dude, they're really vomiting on me. I'm gonna get rid of that. So I want to go in this specific way, even though I messed it up forever. Because Percy, the guy that we met for about like 2 seconds, and then he opened up the door for us. He's actually a magician, and I hope he doesn't screw me over by not doing what he does.
Oh no, he's into the arts of teleportation.
Yeah. So here's Percy right here. He just like fell down, I guess, and he's gone. All right.
Yep. See ya, Percy.
Bye bye, Percy. I missed the jump on purpose. That's for RNG purposes.
Mm-hmm. It manipulates the RNG. I'm trying, man. In the next boss fight.
In the sequel of this game, actually. That's a secret, real secret. Good for them again.
Yeah, good job. Oh,
another locked door.
No
good
way.
One. Good one. This one is even different. There's a guy in here, but he's just sleeping.
Kill him though.
All right. We need this hay bell. So Percy actually teleported in this room or this house.
Secret? There we go.
So we need Percy to open up the door, but not really. Now, new thing that I'm enacting is I need adrenaline. And I'm not going to have it precisely at the end of where I'm going to use it. But I need to have a lot of adrenaline, and that's a very fast way of getting it. Hay bale, crouch, throw right there. Most consistent clip in the entire game. I've never missed that.
Truly. It's very well set up. And now, what we used to do. And it's crazy that I'm saying what we used to do, because this is something that he found today or yesterday, I believe.
Today.
And it's good for not only this category. It's actually crazy. So remember fire juggling? We used to have to shoot 5 ballistas at this guy, but why do that when you can shoot a lot of fireballs? So, adrenaline from last time, juggling, 5 are enough, dead.
Please, stop running away.
Please?
Wow, crazy boss fight. No one saw that coming. How, man, so genius.
Alright, we finally meet Liana for the right reason. We are here to kill her.
Yes. But only after I climb the book. That is the rule. Only after I climb the book.
Don't forget, everyone, tick perfect. We had runners quit the game because of this trick being found. Because any percent uses it a bajillion amount of times.
Yeah, it's a, just going through any wall. It's kind of nice. Okay, I didn't click my sword, but it's fine. Here she is. And then there's a bunch of talking for some reason. Good thing. Also, Zana's in our head again. Also, Liana is very, polite and waits for Zana to be done before speaking, because she could also hear Zana, who's in her head, the demon succubus.
Of course, such is conversation. You should always let the other person finish before starting to talk. Liana knows etiquette, even when she's dead and a zombie and trying to kill us.
Yes, exactly.
Now, this is the hardest boss fight in the game. Some funny stuff that we found, but unfortunately, since we're killing Paokai with adrenaline, we can't do it anymore. Nice legs, Liana.
Vibrating leg.
We found out that you can shrink her and stomp on her, but unfortunately, we have to actually use unoptimal.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't really work. She tries to freeze me, but I'm invulnerable. She's dead.
Yeah.
Not even an issue.
One of those, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, crazy. Hardest difficulty. Just one spell and then hit her like 5 times and she's dead. Crazy stuff. Please. Boom.
Easy. Alright, here we're gonna save my favorite character. His name is Ishvan. Saving him means killing him, but it's a very twisted way of thinking about
Yeah, you're
things.
saving him by killing him. So you'll hear him here. You'll hear him a lot.
He's gonna go, ah.
Here he comes. There you go. Cue
That is my
Ishvan.
follow notification.
Okay, so we're releasing his body down right there. You don't see it. Into the Great Abyss. This is the Great Abyss. And now he has 2 dialogues talking right now. and so it's very loud and not very fun to listen. He's still yelling also. I grabbed those mana potions because I want them. I want this Cyclops to come over to me. Hello. And hopefully he just
mind his own business.
Wow, look at that. Look at that great rock.
Bro, that went so well.
And he's dead. Wow, crazy stuff.
Do the crazy jump, I dare you.
I'm not sure I have the time.
Maybe.
To get up there, you need a perfect hop. So he's trying to string 2 hops together. He's usually cheating with auto jump, so when he actually has to do it, it's kind of hard.
All right, boom, Ishvan, he's been officially saved. And since we saved him, his father, which is, he's been killed. His father, which is a lich, which is part of the next boss fight, he's not going to attack us. That's great,
because
good for us.
He's so happy we killed his son.
He's so happy that we killed his son. Hell yeah. So this is probably like the worst thing in the entire game right here, and I'm skipping half of it by using this rope bow instead of going through the hellscape. These crawl spaces that kind of, and then you got a nice boom secret.
It's very tight movement there.
Yeah. Okay, now this is Ishvan's father right here. He's a good guy. He's gonna help us out. But his other,
they're getting optimal gameplay.
Yeah. Wow, 1 dead.
Not dead, liberated. Come on, man.
Oh, sorry.
They are the 4 kings of Stonehelm or
wow, yeah.
something.
And he's still talking. Look at him go. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. I guess if you kill all 3 of them, they all die. Oh, dude, that's so sad for him, dude.
Imagine, he thanks you. Like, thank you for killing my son. Bye. He dies too. Alright, a very cursed pause launch here. Everything can go wrong, but as you've seen, he's been cracked at the games. He's had pizza and cola the whole run, so speedrunning reference. So now let's see the launch.
Blue, so I can see.
Alright, crazy jump backwards.
Oh, almost.
Almost.
Okay, for some reason
we're at the last fight.
I don't have enough skill points to get what I wanted, which is unfortunate. I don't really know why. Did I miss a skill point? What do you think?
I was looking at the notepad every time and I was like, okay, done. Like, I don't think so.
I guess we'll never know. And here's Liana.
Yeah, she's very useful in this fight.
Yeah, she's alive again. Crazy. She's actually a zombie, I guess. So this is the boss. His name is Aaron here. I'm gonna optimally use my adrenaline on him.
Actual sword fight, at least for the last boss.
Boom. Okay.
Right. Time to kill his people as well.
Yeah. So he's invulnerable right now. He's spawning his friend. Guys.
Oh, you're not gonna backstab. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This guy's blocking my hits. He's really dead.
This is the worst enemy in the game anyway, so.
Alright, great. I don't want this.
It does mention that in the interest of fair play, because Liana is with us, helping us, he will also summon a dragon, but Liana is in the hallway chilling.
Yeah,
so,
she just stands there. I guess they intended her to just heal us, and that's it. Alright, so...
Are you pace, or can you go for a wrong ending?
Wrong ending? Huh?
You know, saving your father.
Yeah. So there's a potential of this skipping a cycle, which again, it's not really much because the cycle is instant.
3.
Nope.
4.
That's okay, because again,
yeah.
I could just shoot the bow. Probably I just hit him once more. Hello, get hit once more, please.
Oh,
I somehow hit him. Wow, crazy.
Okay, there we go. And one. Did you save?
Let's see when I saved. Don't worry, it's fine. I saved at the start.
Yeah. This is
I think.
More fun, you know?
Wait, I don't know when I saved. We'll see. Save again.
Imagine if you fast cycle him now. 3, 4, nah, same cycle. You need 5 and a hit from the next cycle.
Yeah, we don't really know exactly why. Sometimes you just cycle just ends.
Sometimes you have the time to hit, sometimes you don't. Sanctuary? Okay, good. And
boom, end. But I'm gonna save my father. So the skull of shadows, what we need. Also in the any percent, you just take the skull and
yep.
And here. It's gonna be very loud, actually. That's my father. It's gonna be very loud. I don't know if
this. You're gonna play down. Brother, okay, time.
Okay, it's too loud. That's the end credits of the bad ending, I guess. Yeah, which I will show. Well, that's like the end cutscene, but here's the real credits. And last time, by the way, I didn't say that. And you can still kick. So this game is, in fact, a game entirely designed around kicking, and that's it.
You still go out kicking. Love it.
True, well said.
Well, how do you feel, Moonstruck? That was
good.
Quite the ride.
Yeah, I would say
that was fun.
I did realize why my FPS was so bad. It's because I had the stream open still.
Oh,
so when I closed it, it really helped. And then I got my sound back when the game crashed. So other than the fact that 90% of the, or like 80% of the game, I didn't have sound, it's fine. It's all right.
I can't believe you did some of the tricks with no sound. Like,
yeah,
Rad, you were kind of like counting in for Moonstruck a bit, and that was pretty impressive to see the both of you work together like that.
Yeah, we got an amazing parasocial relationship, you know. Parasocial Tuesday.
Definitely. Well, Moonstruck, do you have any shout outs or comments that you'd like to say before we wrap up tonight's show?
I must shout out the famous Dog Meats. He's the best Dark Messiah streamer in the world. It's a fact. You can look it up on Wikipedia. And that's all I have.
Well, right on. What about you, Radwu? Anything?
Oh, it has to be Pegasus for finding a lot of stuff. Right?
Yeah.
He's great. He came into the community and found so much stuff. And of course, Spinzy and Kropax, the other prominent world record holders.
Well, right on. Well, I appreciate both of you being here. I mentioned it in the chat earlier, but if you did enjoy the run, I'll post the links again. Make sure you follow El Moonstruck here on Twitch as well as Radwu. That's with 3 O's. But that is going to wrap it up for Time Capsule tonight. If you are watching this on YouTube from the future and you enjoyed our show, make sure and press the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in watching our shows live, you can always check us out at twitch.tv/Games Done Quick, starting weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. Tune in tomorrow for No Category Left Behind, followed by Speedruns from the Crypt, all starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. I have been your host, Smooth Operative. Thank you so much for watching Time Capsule. Have a safe and happy holiday, and I will see you in 2023. Goodbye.